have one people that I'm praying will die.
Oh my, praying for their downfall?
Yeah, because they fucked my people. They fucked my people. Wait, what if I just send one build point to Jacob?
Oh yeah.
Healed over right here.
Here you go, my husband.
So I'm
Here's your
gonna
whiskey.
give
All
you
that in the
this
last
is-
five
No,
is
I'm
my
sad
life.
that Rain isn't here.
No, slash BP not a name. So just be slash BP Jacobs one.
Did you want to lock in, by the way? Hello?
Hmm?
Did you want to lock in? I am now ready.
In a moment. I'm just looking for somebody.
That's fair. Who are you looking for?
A friend that I've made down here.
Oh, what kind of friend?
I was yes. I'm just hoping to see him once more before the end of the generation.
I suppose that's fair.
Yes.
Hello, Helmi. Hello, Zorgo. Hello, Sabo. Hello, welcome all. Quiet day. Another day in hell. A lot of people are gonna die today, though. There's gonna be a fuck ton of people dropping down, and I wanna greet them. Though I won't be able to greet them as Elena, but I think they will all come and roast me.
What do you go by?
What do... I don't know what I go by. I mean, the others, they called me Elena, but... Yes, right. Sorry, my... You know, I've had difficulty remembering things, but apparently, vaguely, I remember being called Elena. Elena Piscari. Yeah.
Yes.
Those other people have other ideas of my identity.
Am I
They say I'm a Kane, but it doesn't make any sense to me.
You are now.
I don't remember being... I don't remember having anything to do with the Canes.
No. I think
Oh my gosh.
they're just mistaken.
I hope so too.
Hello?
Oh my god, Yuri Afterlife.
What's your story?
Oh
Got me out.
It's okay, my husband's
What?
dead, he doesn't need to know.
I got
What's
Yuri
going on?
after all.
Yuri the
We're gonna get
Afterlife.
married.
Hell
And
yeah.
people are gonna
Whoa.
get married in the afterlife.
Okay, yeah, we can get married.
What?
What?
Do you need somebody to officiate?
Why did I unmute
Yes,
and hear
You
this?
have three
No, it's
different
not.
religious leaders.
I changed it. I
to
fixed it. I did fix it. Manslaughter. It's just that a lot of people would die from just like a lot of people would just like let themselves die of old age or something like that. So be people who are, most people's story ends on day 9. I chose to end mine a day earlier because it fit Elena better. But you'll be waiting. There'll be a lot of people who come around at the end of the day though, like the last 30 minutes. Look, okay, Elena is literate. Leave me the fuck alone, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. It was like 3 AM and I had like 2 hours of sleep. But yeah, but this place is... Man, at some point I need to figure out how to get like BGM on my Twitch stream with like the separate tracks and stuff, because like, I feel like it's necessary for times like these. It's so quiet. It's so quiet and like very, you know. Those stockings. Oh, wait, they're stockings. Oh my god, that's cute. Like Christmas. Oh my god. But like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do for most of today, considering. Well, considering everything. Yeah. Most of it, but I can't build a house. I can't. I don't remember how to. I can't punch a tree. Genuinely, I can't. Doesn't let me. Modding people in chat. I could mod people. I've been thinking about modding people, but you know. It's not necessary for now. We do have mods, they just never get on. They never get on.
for her.
Oh, wait, there's people.
It's not your
Elena!
responsibility.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah, she is.
hello, Wendy. What's going on? I was exploring.
Oh, nothing's wrong. We just wanted to make sure you were all right.
I'll be fine. I think. I hope.
How are your memories doing?
They keep coming and going like the ebb and flow of the tide. Sometimes.
How do you feel
Sometimes-
right now?
I don't know. Things are a little bit fuzzy again. It took me a second to remember my name.
Think.
How about you stay with us in the group? We're gonna.
Really? I want to see what's
Mm.
out there. Like,
I
there'll be
think
so many things out here.
there is much to see. I think may we speak for just a moment, Miss Winters?
The two of us?
Yes, just for
Okay.
but a moment.
Should
Alright.
I?
Elena,
Okay,
I'll come find you in a second.
Okay.
Miss Kane.
Yes.
No idea what they're going to talk about regarding me. I kind of want to find out though. I'm gonna wander into the fog. I will disappear. Solana, you do not have touch mods. Lucky curious, I know, right? This Kane. I'm just gonna run. But yeah. We do have some Twitch mods. I remember there was a form that I opened a while ago for Twitch mods, but like I'm just like I don't know. I could get Twitch mods. I just like feel I don't know. Like moderation is like a lot of responsibility, and like it's not as like cut and dry of a job as most people think it is. And I don't really have like formal guidelines. Nothing in here is done formally, right? And like problem is like I would love to do these kind of things and set up these kinds of things, but I'm tired. Like I do a lot of like this admin setup for other people, and I'm just tired overall because I've done it so many times and I keep on doing it. I need an admin is what I need, but there's no one like active that I trust enough to be an admin. Like you have to be someone who I really trust to do that, but there is no one. I'm just like, oh man, I have to don't know what I'm gonna do. Like everyone I'm close with is like equally busy as I am. They're all like super hardworking and like always doing a ton of things. Like I am, so it's we'll see about that, Helmy. I don't know. It is kind of chill. I mean, a YouTube site. Hello, Pan the user Ada Pan user, but yeah, I mean, it's generally chill. Like YouTube site sometimes has a few weird people like commenting on my voice, but like it's never anything crazy, right? There's never anything crazy on the YouTube on Twitch side, but the YouTube side is definitely like quite something. I know she's following me, but I'm just gonna continue walking. I'm just gonna continue walking, see how long she follows me. I'm gonna be a little menace. The thief came.
Elena, wait, please.
Huh?
I just wanted to catch up with you. I feel like I haven't really
see.
been over to this area yet. There's lots of interesting fruits here and
Pumpkins. They're great. But
pumpkins.
yeah, I mean, I don't
Have
know
you
what
ever
you
had a
can
pumpkin before?
Yeah. My parents they made some pumpkin pie when I was like 5. They said it was like a one-off, so they imported it from the north, like a little specialty. I remember it very clearly. Yeah, it was a little bit sweet. I didn't like it though because there were a lot of bits and seeds and like these like long stringy things that got stuck in between my teeth.
I think we should make pumpkin pie. We'll see if we can make it.
I
Let's see.
don't think it's possible. This world is unchangeable. We're like ghosts almost. Like nothing here we can affect.
Oh, that may be true, but we don't know until we try.
I mean, I can't do anything with the pumpkins. I mean, they feel physical to me, but they're not. Like I try to move them and they don't move. Chat overlay. I could do chat overlay. I need to do like a PNG tuber and a chat overlay at some point. I'm just a bum. I'm
Well,
literally just a bum.
I've sent an intention into the wind. Maybe we'll get some pumpkin pie. That would be quite
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, it would be. I hope it's nicer than when I originally had it, and not all sticky and weird and full of bits. But you said you wanted to catch up.
Really?
I don't know if there's much to catch up because apparently I don't remember
No.
anything.
It's all right. It's all right. It's we don't have to remember anything. Oh, oh, oh my goodness! Look what
Oh,
I have! Oh my god!
how did you?
Oh, oh no! I can't give it to you. I can't. Wait, I can't give it to you.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
oh, there's one for you.
I don't
Wait, you
remember
can't
how
pick
to
it up.
pick this up.
Oh no! Oh no! This is so sad. But I'm so happy we have the pumpkin
Oh, I
pie.
have
It's
some
just.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have some?
Okay.
Oh my
Wasn't
goodness!
there a place for the table? We need to go over there.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you. We can go. This is wonderful. I'm so happy we have this pumpkin pie. It's just like I remembered.
Yeah. Is it that we can conjure things if we remember?
Possibly. You know, you made me a pumpkin pie once.
I did?
Yes. I don't know. It was very good.
I'm glad. I don't really remember making any pumpkin pies, but you know, what do I even remember?
That's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. It is. I mean, in
Be
this
all
world,
right.
you don't remember how
I
to
wonder
do
what this
anything. You
is.
lose you
Huh.
canonically, you slowly lose all your memories, like, and you'll gradually
I
go
wonder what this
insane
is.
because you have
It's
just have
nice that
like
we can sit
paranoid
down and eat our
dementia.
little pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I will stand. I will stand. Though I don't believe I can eat this very much. I'm still happy I have it. Though,
Hmm.
what was the other person talking about? If I can know, I'm deathly curious.
Well, all right, I'll tell you, but you have to promise not to get mad at me.
I don't think I've ever gotten mad at anyone before.
No, you have. You have.
I have? Oh.
Yeah. Well, Lena, when I knew you, when we were alive,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what the fog is?
The fog.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a dangerous place. People die when they go there.
Sometimes they die, but sometimes they come back. And prior to, I believe it was about 20 years ago, or maybe even 40, I don't remember. I never was privy to the whole story. We didn't think anyone came back from the fog, but we were wrong because two people had come back from the fog. There were two sisters. It was you and it was Faye, your sister. And you didn't even know that it had happened because of the memories. They caused you to lose your memories. And just a whole complicated story, but most of the Canes are bad news. You did some things that I never really understood, but
What did I do?
No, you stole a bunch of gold. I don't know what it was about, but you stole a bunch of gold from Ember's Hollow, which is my favorite place, by the way. So
Oh, I'm so sorry I did that. That sounds like...
It wasn't my gold. It didn't belong to me, and in the end,
I know,
the
but
people.
thievery is bad. I mean, you know, we just have
Does it
problems with
really even
pickpockets.
matter? I don't think it matters now. But you always had a thing about wanting to know your memories, and Brackenham thinks that you're happier not knowing now, and that if I told you everything, it would just bring pain. But I think that you should know as much as you can because it's your memories and you should be the one to decide what to do with them. But he thinks that you already threw it all away because because when you first got here you did have your memories and we talked about it. But then I guess you lost them and it's very complicated for me, but I just want you to be happy.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, was I a bad person?
I don't think so. But Aaron
Did-
government might disagree. Polarian government might also disagree. But then again, Aaron government didn't particularly like me in the end either, so it all evens out, I would say.
I see. I mean, there must have been a reason if I chose to, forget everything. I don't think I would have done something like that if it wasn't for a good reason.
If you if you don't want me to tell you anything more, if you don't want me to be your niece anymore,
What?
I won't.
I mean, I don't want to push you away. I mean, you are basically the only person I have here. I cannot find Rain. So
Rain? I'm
yeah,
sure she'll arrive at some point. We should
yeah,
probably go check on the others though to see if anyone else has arrived. And I'll
yeah.
need to talk to Frackenham to see. I just
Yeah. Okay. We
but
can go back.
I think you should your name is Elena and you should keep that, you know? And you were a person who a lot of people thought a lot of things about, but you were always good to me, and I think that's important.
I see. Well, I don't know how to feel or what to say about that. To learn that, I guess the life I lived was it's it's like it's like peering into your future and like seeing what kind of life you would end up living. And
I think
I don't know if it was a happy life or if it was a good one at that. If I stole things, I must have hurt someone. If governments were
it
going
wasn't
after me, then I must have done something terrible. I mean,
it wasn't all happy, but it wasn't all sad either. We had 20 really good years. Your sister married my uncle, and she became my auntie, and you came around and you were my auntie as well, and it really was very good for a very long time, but I think both of us were kind of unable to let go of the things that gripped us, brought us places where we weren't necessarily supposed to be, even if we should have been allowed to be there.
I mean, I guess I'm glad that at least you remember the happy things. I think I cannot speak much on behalf of what I did or, you know, myself as your auntie, but I mean, what I can say is that, life can be very unforgiving. And I think it's best just to be fond of what you do remember and the things that you did like, because if you think only of the things that were sad, then it will engulf you.
I'm satisfied
That's good.
with how everything went for me. Wasn't necessarily the outcome I'd intended, but
Nothing in life is
of
what we intended, I don't think.
course. Well, Do you think you'll ever do it again?
Do what again?
Try another life?
I don't think I can. Can I? I mean, maybe there's a
Maybe
way out
one
if
day.
we explore. Mhm.
Maybe in a few minutes. I'd like to go see if anyone else is here.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, here we are.
Hello, Bulldog. Hello, welcome. This is just a relaxed session. Since I'm dead, I'm now in the afterlife, so I'm just in the afterlife talking to other dead people. It's been a very it's just a chill session. Just a bit of roleplay, a bit of relaxed roleplay after 8 days of me being on the run and being chased by the whole continent, and I finally died at the end. You know, I am taking it slow for once. Speed like that. Yeah, me always just getting up to shit, always doing crazy shit, and never getting in it. Genuinely, same thing happened in State 2.7. I was so busy and so caught up with everything until the very end when I finally died. Way overdue, by the way, but I would finally die at the very end, and then I would spend time in the afterlife, reminiscing, just relaxing, going over what could have been. Although this time I lost my memories canonically. There's 40 here, Secret Jason. Oh, I don't think there is a 40 here. Wait, he can ask me something. I'm trying to figure out what the hell does Hikaru want with me, or why is Hikaru sending me some notifications on Twitch? But yeah, I mean, we'll just chill. How are the rest of your days going on? How's it going? Trying to realize who was messaging me. Okay then, okay then I will be quickly doing a Twitch side thing, sending a request to Hikaru since he was asking. Okay, Hikaru. Okay. Wait one sec. 2D Hikaru. David. No. Yeah, Hikaru might be coming. I have no idea what's going on though. Oh wait, no, it's functioning. It's functioning. Okay, it works. Okay, it's working, it's functioning, Okay, we're good. Okay, back to it. Rah.
half of it anymore.
You'll get to do it. You'll get to do it. I promise.
Who?
Hope so.
Hi.
Hello.
Right. Wait, who is that person? Are they the one of us, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Don't
Oh,
scare.
Elena,
Huh?
she's a bit fragile right now. I would give it a few minutes.
Okay. I am sorry. Well,
I'll come. How would you go talk to Fraxon? You go talk to Fraxinum. He probably has wonderful things to say.
welcome to the stream today, Joseph. Just a relaxed little stream. Is there anything you're searching for?
I didn't have anything in mind.
I mean, that's fine. That's the point of exploration. We will find whatever we find. Would you want to
Just a
explore?
person. I just wanted to see if there's a man out here.
You're still looking for him. What's his name?
Caporius?
Caporius? Corey?
Something similar to that. No, not Corey. He was this priest for the dragon.
This priest. Dragon? What dragon?
That was a dragon that attacked Longfork. It's gone
What?
now, it seems.
Oh, that's tragic. Were people hurt? What happened?
No, nobody was too harmed. Just some damaged buildings.
I see. Hmm.
It was quite the event,
Yeah,
but I think the island banded it together and won in the end.
in the end. I guess that's a good thing. Was there a brave knight who stood up to the knight to a brave dashing knight that stood up to the dragon, slew the dragon? Oh
Yes,
yes.
there was. I think
Oh,
his name was Monty Planchette.
oh,
The brave knight who saved the island of Mist Vale.
I see. And what was he like?
He was a brave man. He was blind. True in all of his blows and all of his strikes. Never doing an action to cause ill on those who reside.
Hmm.
He is the head of the Aran military. A true virtue of justice.
I see. You seem very fond of this man.
Yes, he is a good man.
And what does Wendy think of him?
Wendy believes similar.
I see. Because Wendy was talking about like wanting revenge on
Yes,
them.
Wendy was Monty Planchette was the one that ultimately sent her here.
Oh, does that mean Monty Planchette didn't like me? Apparently, I was an enemy to all of Aaron. So that would be strange. I mean, Aaron is my home.
People do strange things when they're afraid.
I see.
People do sometimes bad things when they're afraid. When they want to hold on to whatever control they can get, they strike out at those closest, attempting to set standards and rules for others to follow, enforcing a fate that they wish to avoid others to follow.
I see. And you think Monty was one of those people?
Even the best of us can fall to our worst impulses, but it doesn't make us bad people.
I see.
We are not defined by our worst moments, simply guided by them. And you must choose whether or not to make your worst moments define you.
But if he did these bad things in his worst moments, doesn't that mean he is defined by his bad things?
Not necessarily. Your identity is formed by both your good and your bad. If you spend your life harming others, then you are defined by your evil. But if you do bad things in the pursuit of good and spend your life attempting to help the people, then your legacy is a little more mixed. You bad deeds, they don't go away, but they don't erase your good deeds either. People are complicated.
I can imagine. You are quite wise. What were you before you came here?
I was a priest, the head of a faith known as the Church of Ash and Cinders. I was Scorch Father Fraxinum Zephyrin. I resurrected a dead faith from a handful of scattered faithful from the ruined settlement of Embers Hollow, the very place that Monty Planchette guards so viciously.
I see.
I was a scientist. I was a brother. I was a preacher. And I was a leader of sorts. But for who?
We might be getting another one! We might be getting Benson Brown very shortly.
Mr. Benton?
Yes, Mr.
Who's
Benson.
I want a
Brown?
planchette to show up.
You
Benson Brown
seem
is an
very ecstatic at the death of another person. Is that
Well-
really something to be happy about?
Okay, well, it's not the best thing, but that guy is way too old, and it would be nice to have some company.
But I mean, it's still someone losing their life, regardless of our own company. I mean, we paid the price, but does it mean we need to wish for other people to pay that same price? Just because it brings us some temporary solace? I don't know, that seems a little bit...
Utonium, are you talking to us?
I
I don't know. I tried the end
Oh,
command and it
okay.
didn't work.
It says you are already dead. Man, fuck you! Give me a raise!
Crazy.
Bro,
What is this?
Can
We're
we get a
being
bubble
bullied.
blower?
Oh my god.
We're being bullied.
Can we get a bubble blower?
Please.
How do you have food?
You know, I'm trying to do some death roleplay, and everyone's like, "Yeah, someone's gonna die."
manifested-
Yo, I was locked out.
Oh, wow.
I manifested a pumpkin pie into existence.
I know.
I'm just that
I will
cool.
never be able to do anything with these pumpkin pies,
You know
but
what?
it's nice to have
I feel like that was the fairest thing that could have happened to me in that situation.
What? Huh?
I might have for some reason decided that entering in the /n command over and over again was a good idea.
It gives us a notification.
No, it does.
Yeah.
And also, I also
Yeah.
got kicked. I also got kicked for spamming.
Oh.
Wait, I want to try it. You are already
No.
dead. Oh.
Yeah, now
well,
you-
Yeah, but if you spam it, the server will
Well,
just
yeah.
kick you.
well, yeah, if you
Aw.
spam it like 50 times, they're gonna kick you.
I
So
don't think I
that's-
want to be kicked.
Yeah, well, I'm back, so I'm fine.
Yippee!
My apprentices are going through hell right now.
Oh, so was mine.
Oh,
Yo,
My children are going through hell. My family's on fire. My kingdom is collapsed. Everyone hates me.
If you let
I
me go
don't
to
hate
hell,
We don't hate you.
I do.
We don't
think,
hate
you know,
Well, if
yeah,
you're from
nobody
Aaron, you should
here-
hate me.
Why?
Dude,
don't
I
know what
hate
you actually
Aaron.
do.
Okay, if you
made
hate
it
Aaron, you go
Ascension,
to.
but I love Valyria.
I don't know. I hate Aaron, so I think you're the best person ever.
I could
mean, I
never.
don't know if
I
it's
can't
true,
stand
but-
for this Aaron slander. Aaron was
Look,
the best.
I
Aaron's the best
fought-
nation to live
You
in.
got
I loved
executed
living
by
in Aaron.
them.
Look, understand this, Miss Winters.
That
I
doesn't
fought
change the
on
fact
the
that I am
side
an
of-
Aaron patriot.
Look, hey,
You're
I don't,
weird.
I don't know if this, I don't know if this influences your opinion of me at all. But I did fight for Wave back in the old days.
You're
Oh
old.
God.
I am.
What?
old.
I mean, in
How?
character, I'm old enough to remember Wave as well.
Yes. Grant, this
Bro.
was my This is also out of like Fives, the mercenary Fives, fought on the side of Wave, and also it was somewhat the cause for the conflict. But that's not the matter.
Mm.
I really
Yes.
want to know. I really want to know your stories. Like, I want to know the stories of all of you because I don't know like any of you.
Okay. Hi, my name
Wait,
was
my-
William. Shut up! I'm telling the story. Hi, my name was William Soliel. My husband got murdered by
William
Alistair
Soliel?
Perdomo. Yes. My
Oh.
husband was Nero Soliel. We have a beautiful
Oh.
daughter.
Oh, Nero
now she's all
Soliel
alone.
was one of my friends. I was really good buddies with Nero Soliel back in the day. Oh no!
Oh.
I watched
yeah, he's
Alistair
dead.
die and get executed in that cell. The same cell
Good.
that I got executed in 20 years
Oh.
later.
Oh my! That's
Hey,
undemonic.
hey! That was Percival said it was a mercy kill. Oh,
Well,
It
well,
was a
that's-
mercy
that's
kill.
an Estes.
did you go out to the fog again?
Yeah. I just wanted to see if somebody died. I'm on full heart again. I don't have my like. If you die to the fog, oh my god, I can see my ult there.
Oh, I went into the fog, but I didn't take any damage. I was just immortal. I'm just straight up immortal to the fog apparently.
No, there's a hole.
but there's like a
hole in
gap.
the wall. There's a gap, and you can jump.
And we jump out of the
and you
gap.
die.
Oh.
We've done it a bunch of times.
I see. Okay, but continue. I want to hear your story.
I mean, there's not really much else. I hid my daughter from the Solios for 20 years. Got attacked by a dragon, lost half my face. It's pretty cool.
Oh man.
And then I died because I hid the full extent of my injuries from my family.
Wait, did your family kill you?
No.
No, I died.
Oh,
Natural
you
causes.
died. Oh, you died of natural causes because you hit your injuries. Oh man. Oh.
It's okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's such a rough way to go. What the fuck?
It's fine.
I'm sorry. No, why are you a beetle now? You're a little beetle.
I love essentials.
I know. Cedros is very funny. Okay, your story, Baker Boy.
Oh, well, I was originally from Long Fork.
Based.
Yeah, used to be Long Forker. I was a traveling entertainer. I just went to and fro doing whatever. Honestly, I played around a lot. I wasn't really that serious, and then I died from the dragon attack. That's it.
That's fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. We'll go with
Wait,
my
what did-
story last. Anyway,
What do you mean
You
what
did the
did?
dragon? You did the dragon?
I'm a Lena
you?
Kane. I stole 200 golden blocks from the volcano.
Oh my
On
god,
day
bro,
two.
I stole
10
so
minutes.
much gold as well.
10 minutes later, the dragon would attack.
Oh my god. So
Sorry, guys.
Wait a second.
Years ago.
Wait a second.
Sorry,
Wait a second. Does that mean
guys.
I was at Embers too when that happened? Me and Emilian were at Embers when the dragon attacked. Were you also there?
I
Oh my
left.
God.
I left 10 minutes. I left 10 minutes before the dragon attacked. After I stole the gold.
We had been there. We had been there for probably 20
By
minutes.
the
They
way,
were-
I
they
think I
were-
know who has all of the gold right now. At least some part of it.
Who is it?
Someone stole.
Fucking-
Someone stole half my
Bro,
fucking stash. Someone stole.
I got a message yesterday from fucking Zypher because obviously it was Zypher. saying
Zypher
that
stole.
He has like saying that here's a stash of gold, and I was like, dog, you
Did he take it
cannot
from
be serious.
Longfall? Did he take it from the
I
Southbourne
don't,
Castle?
I don't know where he got it from, but I know that he was pretending to be an ebony horn in the caldera, like in the attack on Caldera.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because they it's like really freaking complicated. I
That's
don't
different
remember
gold.
because I was half asleep.
That's different gold. Okay. Just for everyone else to know, the One Piece is real, right? I gave a stack of gold blocks to the dragon, right? And I asked for to burn down Xandros. Now, dragon died before that could happen. Instead, I still kept about 100 plus gold blocks on person, right? Like a ridiculous amount of wealth. And I left it inside of a table between sessions. But I was late to the next session, which meant someone stole the sack of 150 gold blocks.
Oh my god.
So
That's
someone
crazy.
is running around
Wow.
with an insane amount of wealth on the server, and I have no
Holy
idea
crap.
who.
Wait, I need to really quickly DM somebody.
Oh my god, hi Luna, what the fuck? You're here? Hello, welcome. Hello Juno, you're gonna relax on the event? Have fun with your event, good luck. Okay. Okay, Luna. This is just a relaxed session. I'm already dead, so I'm just like having some yap. Sorry, I'm back.
Just listening to music.
Okay, I want to hear your story though.
Okay. Oh, that's a long fucking story. Okay,
We
so
got time.
okay, should I start from the beginning? Like the
However you want.
beginning?
It all began with a big
It's okay.
bang.
It all began in Ember's Hollow. I was born into the Odium family, like a family of NPCs, and I need to say it in fucking third person. That feels weird. And Antestus was born into the Odium family, which was the family of NPCs in Ember's Hollow, and he was born with a condition. He had a tumor on his arm, which did not let him work in the mines, and his family was a family of miners, right? And so they were embarrassed of him, and they basically closed him in the home, not letting him go outside because he was, an disappointment to the family. Then Ember's blew up when he was around 7, and his father and his 2 siblings died due to the eruption. Then he took care of his mother for a few years until she passed away from basically being fuck. Sorry guys, I'm very tired today for some reason. I have an issue with words. Yeah, his mother died. And between the time that his father died and his mother died, he obviously had to start going outside, trying to work, get money, get things to like for his mother to live. And he started developing this like very weird, not even weird, but like love for people and like almost like obsession with like humanity. He learned to read. He learned to write. And at the age of 17, he found himself meeting Lila Norwood. He worked with Lila for a few years, helping with her research. And then at the age of 21, he got officially adopted into the Norwood family, making him the eldest in the Norwood family. So at the age of 28, this is when Gen 3 started. He officially opened the Norwood University of Erin, which he has been working on for quite a few years. And 2 important things were, in the meantime of making the university, he best-friended the man called Taichi Pita.
Uh-oh.
So he best-friended a man called Taichi Pita. Then he established the university, and right after, his sister died to a heart attack. After his sister died to a heart attack, Antestus has met with Hylenia, and developed an unhealthy relationship with Hylenia, which made him distrust the Venters because of Maximilian. And then his mother killed himself. So after Lila's death, he started to look at Hylenia as a mother figure. You know, he married John. But Kiri's and Lila's death was extremely traumatizing, and he started hallucinating Kiri and Lila, and he started drinking very heavily, which made him lose his mind slightly. But then they adopted children with John, and the children helped until they died. And so their children died, and him and John stopped talking to each other. Anthesis was hallucinating all of them during the 7 years after their death, while also keeping very close relationships with Hylenia, her basically being his mother figure. A few years before Generation 4, he got asked by his good friend Taiji Pida to be a spy for Longford, like one of the most trusted Eren spies, who would give information on both Eren and Caldera because of his relationships with Hylenia, which, as you can now see, did not end up the best for me. But Gen 4 rolls around. Anthesis is losing his mind. He is seeing his kids, he's seeing his mother, seeing his dead sister, all of them dead. He thinks that his relationship with his husband is perfectly fine because he's been writing hundreds of letters to his husband that were never sent, thinking that they were having conversations, which also didn't happen. And it shows because they start publicly arguing, and he starts being publicly humiliated by his husband, which drives him to even more, to even a worse spot. And in the meantime, he adopts a kid, Yuri, which comes out in one of the arguments. So that's a little bit awkward. So his family life is, besides Yuri, is basically ruined. He makes, he has a huge crash out at the university, which means that he could probably lose the university, which is his whole legacy, his whole dream, like educating people, making people like establish themselves as human beings. He's not doing good. He hates the Venters. He doesn't think Eren is like a respectable place to live in for anybody. And he writes a letter to Taichi, but the crows aren't working because of the dragon. And so he leaves the letter, and a very specific person comes in snooping in his things and finds the letter, and then he gets hit by the Longfork Times, asking if, well, basically saying that they're going to publish the letter, and the letter gets published. He gets called a criminal, basically by Eren, like he becomes a criminal in Eren, but he's not in Eren when the letter gets published. He's actually in Longfork, because he learned that his beloved husband murdered Vera fucking Planchette. And so he's waiting outside of the Longfork prison. The session starts. He gets taken to see his husband. Then his husband gets murdered. And then he gets murdered. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's tragic. Holy shit. Everyone here is just tragedy. Everyone here is just depression. We love depressing
The
tragedies.
afterlife. What did you expect?
Yeah. Okay, I was hoping
I can-
Son might have died like in a good manner. Okay, you saw your story.
I can offer my final days on the world. I lived the entirety of Generation 3 doing my business, built connections with my family and with Miss Larada, all those people who I left behind. But My actual death involved Longfork and the dragon attack. While the dragon did not slay me, it created the circumstance in which led to my death, as the giant statue in Longfork fell over. That destruction of the statue opened a passageway to Kenneth's catacombs, which I found out were Kenneth's, but I just knew them as Longfork catacombs.
I know this story. I'll continue, but I know what happens now. You're that person.
I entered within the catacombs, and found out there was a man stuck within, Val Kodomo. Val had gotten in and was unable to leave on his own, so we ventured deeper within. I sent Boris Strongfoot in to get to the man and help him. Once he got there, it was discovered that they could not return because of locked doors that were only one way entered, so we gathered more individuals to open the passageways deeper within to get them out. But on that process, I fell off of the ropes that I had established to allow us passage, and fell into the lava pits that made it dangerous in the first place, causing my death.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I saw a picture. I saw a picture.
That is what I think is like, I know that story because my IRL girlfriend was like, oh, I accidentally trapped Val Kodomo inside and Strongfoot got inside and Sam died. And I'm like, oh shit, who is that? And she was like, we were going over my VOD footage last night. She was like, oh, wait, I know that person. Whoops. Whoops.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. Holy shit.
I am sorry.
Yes.
That is so unfortunate.
That is that is a very unceremonious way to end your character.
I think that the most unfortunate death was Ragnar. Like out of the whole Gen 4. God.
Yeah.
God.
I think there
How did
actually
Ragnar
is.
die?
He died because the anti-dragon shield did not work.
Oh no, I remember that.
I actually do think there's one man who is a little bit more unfortunate, and it's because his death was quiet and unimportant, which was very unfortunate. There was this one guy who showed up here, I think on day 4 or 5, who was discovering the new continent, the new area.
Oh my god, are you talking about Shane?
Yeah, I'm talking about Shane.
Oh my god, that's so depressing.
That's so depressing.
He thought that a piece of magma was a magma block that he could crouch over, but it wasn't. He just went into it and died.
Oh.
Nobody was around when he died. Nobody saw him die. No, this was his first gen. He hadn't done much yet, and he just died unceremoniously and very sad. There was another individual I met the day before, actually, who died in a similar way, except they just fell. And I think they were with other people, so they were noticed to have died, but it was just less like... It's just like, there's only a couple people who have died like that. But I feel bad for both of them, just because, like, it's a terrible way to lose your character.
That it is. Holy shit.
Like, at the very least, you want people to know your character to have died. The worst thing is just to disappear.
It's so bad because, like, I know I probably did stuff that was 10 times more risky. I broke into Ember's Hollow 3 times. Like, I went deep into the bowels of the center of the volcano. I fell into lava multiple times, actually, but each time I survived. Even on, like, sometimes in one heart. But, that's just crazy to me because I have done, like, all this insane shit. Somehow I died because I asked to die. I out of character said, hey, you know, when day 8 rolls around, you know, just finish the job. The story needs to end. And so, do you want me to go over Elena's story? I don't know how much you guys know about Elena Kane. I feel like some of you may have heard of her antics.
I've heard a bit about you.
That's
I don't
fair.
know anything about you.
That's fair. What did you hear about Elena Kane? I'm curious.
I mean, you were with the, it was like, what, you, Hylenia, Nero, maybe Alistair, that went to the island and first discovered all the gold.
Oh, yeah. That is true. That was true. 40 years ago, yeah. and was
40.
I
one
want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear your story
20,
from the start.
20. I'm stupid. I'm
20.
fucking stupid. I'm stupid.
You're not
Okay,
stupid.
Elena's
It's okay.
Elena's story is not that long. Elena is a character. I'm not gonna go in chronological order because not everything should be in chronological order. Not for Elena. Elena, she about just under 40 years ago, so about 38 years ago, she had left the fog. She was one of the few people that would survive a full encounter with the fog, having entered it, left with some the fuck is going on under character chat?
Child abuse RP, my favorite.
This is literally what John did. This is literally.
Oh
what
my
John
god.
Did.
But okay, Elena Kane, she came out of the fog 38 years ago without any memories, with nothing to her name, with only one other person in her entire life, and that person was her sister, Faye Kane. Now, they were not originally called Kanes, they didn't even know their names. They came out with no memories whatsoever. And whilst in destitution, at least they lived in destitution for a few days in a forest, all alone, and they were found by a man who was just in the beginning of was just in the beginning of establishing his great kingdom called Peleria with his brother. This man's name was Donovan Kane, brother of Leighton Kane. And he would pick up Elena, and without really saying much or giving much clarification, he brought Elena and her sister over to Peleria, to Sandros, and married her on the spot. Now, Elena Kane, not really having any memories, having lost her entire childhood, didn't really think much of it. She couldn't think much of it. She had to spend many years relearning how to write, relearning how to speak, relearning etiquette, relearning how to live as a person, right? But she would manage, and eventually she would become a member of the council. This was the great, this was the Pelerian Council, those who ruled the lands, right? And even though she was a member, she never liked it. She was at her heart a child, someone who wished to adventure, curious about the world, and wished to see all the bountiful and plentiful wonders that were dotted across the continent of Misvale. And so that is what she did. She sailed around. She sailed around with many people, and this included her children, Edwina and Ryura Kane. Now, the story goes that Edwina and Ryura were bastard children. They were children that just happened to be, they were just children that happened to, happened to live, right? But Elena never questioned it, right? Elena never questioned why there were two children. She was their stepmother, and she didn't think about anything else. She cared for her children. She took them out on adventures. She taught them everything she knew, right? Because, well, they were growing up with her, in a sense. And they went on a lot of adventures together with her sister, with friends, those in the Suliel family, those in the Kudomo family, those in the Kingsbanes, and the Winters, especially. And we're now approaching the start of events for Generation 3. In Generation 3, Elena would continue that spout of adventure. She'd make friends all over the place. Alistair Kodomo was one of her closest friends. He was a sailor with her, and Elena had been named as the head of the Pelerian Navy. She built all the Pelerian ships with the help of her colleague, another sailor that was employed underneath her, by the name of Oswin Dovecut. Now, Oswin Dovecut, Elena Kane, and Alistair Kodomo were an inseparable trio. They always went out whenever there was that they'd be taxied, whenever there were new lands to be discovered for Peleria. whenever there were trade deals to be made, Elena would take her crew along with her. And she would also have another passenger that would come with her quite often. This passenger went by the name of Nero Soliel.
Fuck, I just said a way mark. Go on, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. And this Nero Soliel would join her on adventures. He specifically joined her in the discovery of the Wyvern Island, the mysterious island that has seemingly appeared out of nowhere, and that many people were flocking to for rumors of riches, gold, and dragons, most importantly. But there were also rumors of gold and Longforkians stealing and thieving. But Elena wasn't really having none of that. She didn't want to steal. She wanted to explore. And so she took many Pelerians, some Soliels, some Kodomos, etc., and took them up north, including her daughter, actually, Edwina. And they went and explored, and soon would come Elena's first conflict. This conflict would arise when she decided that she really wanted to explore this cave. Now, there had been a mysterious house that had suddenly appeared at the entrance of a cave, and the Vincentians, Hylenia, was very concerned about the house. They didn't like it. They thought the house was some kind of trap. But Elena wasn't buying it. She didn't believe in curses. She didn't believe in the paranormal. So instead, Elena went and with her other daughter, Ryura, came and tried to break into the cave against the orders of Hylenia and the other Vincentians, because she believed that she had a right to explore, and it was not up to the Vincentians to tell her what she could and couldn't see. Again, she was never really brought up knowing hierarchy, because she was born into that. She wasn't born into the hierarchy, but her first memory was of her being an adult royal, treated with respect and deference, right? And so she broke into it, or she attempted to, and it ended up with a manhunt. Morgan Drake and some of his guards would manhunt her across the island. Eventually she got caught, but she didn't really get her in any trouble. She got a bit of a, don't do this again, and that was it. Because
slap on the wrist.
Yeah, they liked Elena. Like, even though Elena had broken the rules and had endangered other people, the Hylenia and the others generally liked Elena, because Elena, as a person, she was a very positive person. She was very bubbly. She loved talking to people, and she never treated anyone, no matter how poor, ugly, or inane they were. She treated them like an equal. She never looked down on anyone, and so.
Oh my god, we could have been friends. And this was the same, bro. We could have been friends. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Maybe in another life. Elena.
Maybe in another life.
Elena would continue, with her adventures. After leaving the island for the first time, she'd go and visit Ember's Hollow for the first time, and she would meet, a certain leader of Freedom's Edge by the name of Riley, who would, ingrain into her the mantra of Aaron being oppressors and crushing the people of Freedom's Edge, and how Riley was fighting the good fight to protect her people from the clutches of Aaron. And so Elena would continue her adventures, but she would have more encounters with Aaron. Upon her second visit to the volcano, a bunch of Aaron, this was after the earthquake had happened, right? She had found a lot of gold in that volcano. She was very curious, but she had wanted to take the gold, but she couldn't take it because it was too hot. But as she came out of the volcano adventure, a troop of Aaronites came over and basically told her to leave. Once again, Elena was furious. How could these Aaronites tell her what to do? How could they kick her out of her own exploration? She wasn't doing anything harmful. She was just there to visit. And she told the Aaronites, "Fuck off, you little toy soldiers," and left.
Oh my god.
Of course, the Aaronites didn't do anything because for some reason they just chose, Elena was not worth her that time. For some reason. For some one reason or another. And yes, there were a lot of other activities she'd get to. Elena, she was also a very enterprising woman. She would end up becoming the entire source of income for the whole Kane family. Leighton,
Shit.
Donovan, all the children relied on Elena for finances because Elena was the one Kane family that made a lot of money. A lot of her money making wasn't above board. She money laundered a lot.
Basically.
And she would mint a lot of coins that she wasn't allowed to mint, but because she had access to the mints, being part of the royal household, no one could stop her. And besides, it was enriching the Kane family. And so she would continue going, and she funded her entire family. And this resulted in her eventually buying sets of armor for everyone, so everyone would get there. Everyone would rely on Elena. Now, coming near the end of Generation 3, a few things would come out. Someone would realize the strangeness of Elena's story, just how she appeared out of nowhere. And this person, what was their name? I forgot their name. But this person was a researcher cop, and they were investigating the fog, and they heard about Elena's story, and they wanted to question Elena, and they figured out that something about Elena's story never matched up. And they went to Donovan, and they confronted Donovan, and Donovan was forced to tell the truth about part of the truth about Elena's children. Donovan was confronted about Edwina and Maria and their real origins, and Donovan would say it was a one-night stand, and they were just bastard children, and that was that. Now, one of the statements would be true, and the other one of the statements would not be true. Donovan continued to hide something. There was something that Donovan was hiding, keeping mysterious from Elena and everyone else that he did not want anyone to find out. And so, as the end of Generation 3 rolled around, there was one last thing that Elena did. And this was the storm of Peleria, the Kodomo storm. After Milex had assassinated the Aeron emperor, the rest of the Kodomo family was put on trial for their crimes of not having stopped Milex from doing the assassination and endangering all of Peleria. And Elena, she had friends. She liked the Kodomo, specifically Rain Kodomo, and she would not stand for it. Hello, Dax. What are you doing here, Dax? Why are you here? I'm telling Elena's story. And sit and distract him.
This shit is depressing, man.
Now, Elena wouldn't stand for this injustice of punishing the Kodomo family for something they had no involvement, something they had no idea in. And Elena would make a speech. She would say, Leighton, we cannot be like Aeron. Aeron is a country full of violence and blood. They react with hatred to those they see as threats. Are we really going to be like them? Are we really going to restrict the freedoms of innocent people just because one man did something wrong? And she convinced the court, the Pelerian court, to vote on the side of the Kodomo family and prevented the Kodomo family.
That was kind of fun.
Oh, hello. And prevented the Kodomo family from falling. Prevented them from being executed, exiled, and losing the archonship. because if the vote went against the Kodomos, Leighton Kane would have stayed as the sole Archon of Peleria, and then they would have been no different to
That's
This...
a
Aaron.
new face.
Oh,
Wait, who's that?
oh,
Oh.
shit!
Oh.
Oh,
Wow,
that's one of
That's
that
my
is
uncle.
sir?
that is my
That's my uncle.
brother-in-law. Out of character, I'm saying that. I don't know that in character anymore. Anyway, let's roll.
Uncle Marcus.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Someone should probably go after him.
No,
Yes,
no, no, no.
okay.
We'll give him some time.
Okay, but like, he's going like really far out there.
He can't go forever.
Wendy,
I'll go.
can I come with you? Or
I don't know if that's a good idea necessarily, but
then I
yes,
will
you can come with
continue.
me.
I will. Okay, then I will.
Just
I will stay back.
Uncle Marcus.
Marcus.
Hey, please, just give us a few minutes.
Oh, you were talking? I didn't see
Yes. Please. And Elena, please, I just need a few minutes.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Oh God.
I will continue the story time since I don't have good reason to talk to Marcus. He is canonically my brother-in-law, but I don't remember that in character anymore.
That's fair.
Okay, so continuing. Generation 3, Inner Generation 3. And so, Elena from then on, she lost her trust in her brother-in-law, Leighton Kane. Leighton Kane, up to that point, had been someone that she liked, but she couldn't forgive him for trying to hurt her friends, something that was not their fault. And on top of that, Leighton had known about the assassination plot from the beginning, and yet he never tried to stop the Kodomos, or Milex specifically, from assassinating the Aaron Emperor. And when the Aaronite Emperor died, and when the consequences came, he instead threw the whole Kodomo family under the bus. And Elena was furious. Now, from then on, she never saw eye to eye with her brother-in-law. And moving into Generation 4, that trend continued. Now, she would continue her work as a counselor, though she hated her job. She hated power. She hated having responsibilities, having things to think about. She did not want to continue her job, and as soon as she had that freedom, she decided to retire from her work as not only as the head of the navy, but also as a counselor of Peleria.
Did somebody die?
Yeah, Marcus Quintus,
yeah.
my brother-in-law. But
Oh.
they're having another chat elsewhere, which I'm not going to disturb for now. Now, in between Generation 4, her family started to move away. Her sister, who she had kept by her side almost all the time, had married into the Winters family. And the Winters family were very close with Elena. They had already been considered family before the marriage. They were very close. You could not catch Elena adventuring without one of the Winters in tow, whether it was Percival, best friend, or Wendy Winters, who's behind us, or even Buttercup Winters, even Edward Winters. They all came with her, and they all had spent a lot of time with her. And so when her sister married in, it was like it meant to be. And Elena would Elena's 20 years between generation 3 and 4 were very happy. She didn't get to spend as much time with her sister or her children anymore, because her children had also married out. One of her children had married Yelu Anfeng from Longfork.
Yellow.
Yeah,
Hello.
Edwina.
What's your opinion on the Dark Empire?
Elena never liked the Dark Empire. She thought it was a bunch of lunacy, but she didn't fight it against it. She just thought it was just a bunch of strange people being strange, rather than anything else. Now, she would continue to. She would spend not long after her husband would retire. She had been begging her husband Donovan Kane to adventure with her. Now, Donovan had been so busy with the affairs of Peleria, trying to manage the country, that he had barely ever spent time with his wife. They were very separate people, and whenever Elena asked him to do something, he would go off to do something else, which was important to the country, so he said. And finally, him and Elena could have time together. And so that is what they did. Over their retirement, they sailed, they adventured. They really got close. But that would not stay like that. Coming generation 4, Elena, the Kane family was becoming poor. Elena was in her retirement. She wasn't really making a lot of money for the Kanes. And Leighton had a lot more children, and there were now a lot more mouths to feed, a lot more people to armor, a lot more servants to pay. Now, all of that had been funded by Elena in previous generations, but that was no longer the case. Now, the Kane family was poor, and Leighton Kane was seen begging for money. He went around and asked people, please, we are a royal family, you have to compensate us somehow, right? And that was embarrassing, very embarrassing. And he would even beg Elena for money and pressure Elena for money. It was always about the money. And so Elena did what she felt she had to, feeling like, once again, she couldn't escape the responsibility she tried to escape. And she went to the volcano once more. Because if there was any place that had a lot of money that she could find very easily to pay for her brother's expenses, it was the volcano, gilded with all this gold, these mountains of gold that covered the forge, as glittering, waiting to be taken. Gold had been abandoned for decades at that point. And Elena, he knew what she was doing was bad, but she did it partly because she was desperate for money, pressured by her family, but also partly because she was spiteful to Aaron. She knew Aaron had kicked her out, and she thought in her mind that if the gold was not being used, why couldn't she touch it? Why wasn't it allowed? This was unthinkable to her. And so she continued, hello people, I'm doing story time for Elena. I'm just starting into Generation 4. And so Elena, she stole the gold. She took it with her knight at this time, Oswin, who had been knighted by her at the end of Generation 3. And with her knight in tow, she stripped the volcano of all of its gold. She had planned to approach Kodomo, Eisen Kodomo, to have him smelt the gold on her behalf, to do it secretly, in order to have the gold melted down and given to Leighton as a grand prize. Look, I made you the money, now you can stop begging people. All in service for her family. Yet, as she arrived at the castle and stashed her money away, preparing for a family dinner that she was going to have, disaster would strike. A book would arrive from a man called Zenith. And Zenith would have this mysterious letter, 2 letters, in fact, one addressed to Elena and one addressed to her sister Faye. Now, these letters were
Probably want to talk to Elena.
incredibly old.
She's over here.
I'm doing out of character
Elena!
story time, but I can switch in character.
Wait, no, I want to hear the story. What's going on?
Okay, I'm going to finish out of character story time. I'm going to speed it up very quickly, and then I can do in character stuff because I'm almost done.
My beagle is listening intensively.
Yes. Okay. Now, Elena having seen these newly delivered letters from Zenith, had seen these. She didn't believe these letters, but they were old and they were authentic. They were signed with her husband's handwriting, and in it said, "I'm sorry, Elena. Please don't throw everything away. I've done nothing but love you. I'm sorry that I had killed your parents. But please come back to me. I love you." Signed, Donovan Kane.
I will always be a Kane hater. I'm sorry.
And Elena, shocked by this revelation, she didn't really believe it, but she knew that she had to approach Donovan because in the back of her mind, she always knew that something was strange about her husband. But there was no time, because that time would be cut off very shortly by a certain dragon who swooped down on the castle and burnt it, burnt her bedroom, and burnt almost everything. And this was only 10 minutes after she had delivered the gold back. And Elena was now confronted with 2 massive problems. First, the problem of her husband, her murderous, kinslaying husband, and then the realization that the dragon attack might have been her fault, and that her brother Leighton almost died, and members of her family and household were burnt and maimed by this dragon that she's angered with the gold. She hadn't believed that the dragon would attack. She thought the curse was a hoax. She thought that it was all just some religious doohickey that was not important or nor real. But she was proven gravely wrong on that day. And in the chaos, in the burning wreckage of her home, a home that she had called hers 40 years, she took her sister and confronted Donovan. And she asked Donovan, "Is this true? Did you really kill my parents?" Because Elena didn't want to believe it. She didn't want to believe that her loving husband, after 40 years, had done all of this and kept those secrets. And she knew that, and Donovan would shake his head. He'd deny it. He'd be like, "What? This isn't real. These letters, they're fake. I have no recollection of these." And Lena, hoping to believe her husband, but being unable to, because her sister would shatter that shield. Her sister Faye would come up to Donovan and exclaim, "This book, Elena's children, Edwina and Ruria, you hid them from her," accusing Donovan once again. And Elena, again, having no idea that her children were her biological children the entire time, grew even more distraught, more confused. And one second. Dark's out of character. I don't remember it 1-to-1. I'm telling it as best as I can, but I genuinely don't remember it 1-to-1.
Out of character, but have you guys watched March Madness? I love basketball.
Dude,
okay.
Fucking, I need Duke to win, please.
I need Duke to lose.
Bro!
You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. I am not just a Florida Gators lover. I am a Florida Gator myself.
Look,
I need them to win.
Wait, did you also go to FSU?
March Madness bullshit.
I go to Florida. I don't go to
we can
FSU.
do this later.
Oh my god.
Can we log back in?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
And Elena came. She would flee, having been confronted by Percival and Faye, because both of them had known that both of them had known that something was wrong, and them knowing Elena and the troublemaker that Elena was, I thought maybe Elena had done something, had been involved. And so they questioned Elena, confronted her, and she admitted to everything, not knowing that what she had done was a grave crime, not thinking it was that evil. And in exasperation, Percival and Faye would take Elena back to the volcano to replace the gold that she had stolen, for it, in their eyes, had summoned a dragon, and a dragon attacks that had burnt everything. The continent to the ground was Elena's fault. Now, Elena, still distraught and in utter chaos, would return back to the castle, trying to question Donovan once more, but being unable to find him, she fled. Because she had nowhere else to go. Her home was burnt, her family was shattered, and she knew that she was in trouble. Now, sailing along, she would just take to the seas, relax, try to keep her mind away from things. But eventually she would be confronted by Rain Kodomo, who asked her for her story, to ask her what really went down. And she explained to Rain what had happened, because everyone had accused Elena of stealing the dragon eggs. They had said that Elena was responsible for the dragon coming because Elena stole the dragon eggs. But Elena, a mother herself, would never touch the eggs. In fact, she did find an egg, but she returned the egg because she knew a mother would be angry if their child was stolen, just like she would be if someone had taken her child. And so Rain explained to her that, in fact, Rain explained to Elena that Elena was actually not responsible and took in her story. And Rain would go over to the castle and try to explain things to Leighton, but Leighton was not hearing it. He was not having none of it. And so upon the next time they saw, Elena spoke to Leighton, hoping against hope that Leighton wouldn't hold anything against her, that Leighton would forgive her, that Leighton would welcome her back in. But instead, Leighton pronounced that she is under arrest for the crimes of mass endangerment and theft. Something that Leighton himself had instructed Elena to do, in a sense. And so Elena once again fled, her mind racing. She couldn't be jailed in that castle. She could not be contained in a castle that she had been contained in for 40 years by her husband, who had trapped her there for so long with lies. And now once again she'd be forced to go back to that castle, to be trapped once more by her brother-in-law, by another Cain, to face something that she did not feel like she deserved. She wasn't taking it, and so she ran. She fled. And so the adventures of her being on the run continued. She would be one of the first people to discover the far north beyond the fog, where a new land was discovered. She found many interesting things, and she wondered at all these fantastic landmarks that she was finding. I'm running out of words, I apologize. But her ability to flee was constantly curtailed. Every time she went to a new place, first Freedom's Edge, and then Caldera, she would encounter Donovan. And each time she'd confront Donovan, and Donovan would not back down. Donovan would reiterate to her, I did what I did to make you happy. I did nothing wrong. I only wanted to make you happy. You should have appreciated what I have done, because it was all for the sake of the country, all for the sake of Pilaria. And Elena couldn't take it. Once again, she had hoped that Donovan would apologize, but Donovan stood his ground and continued to justify to her that her being trapped with her responsibilities, her being trapped in Xandros, was justified and it was something for the greater good of everyone, but not for the greater good of Elena, whose entire life at this point was now a lie. Her children, a lie. Her husband, a lie. Her home, a lie. The trust that she had in everyone, a lie. She had nothing. The only people that sought her out were her best friend, Percival Winters, and her sister, Faye Winters, who sought her out and comforted her and tried to speak to her. And yet Elena could only feel ever the more trapped as Aaron announced a manhunt, as Caldera announced a manhunt, as Cobb announced a manhunt, as Corallian announced a manhunt, all against Elena, her name planted in everyone's mind as someone who was responsible for their families suffering, for the deaths of many. And yet Elena was never at fault. And so she continued. Eventually, she would return to the volcano where all the problems had started, and she would retake the gold, stealing it once more because she felt trapped, hoping to use it as collateral, because at the end of the day, she wanted freedom. She wanted freedom of her responsibilities. She wanted freedom from the people, from the men and women hunting her down. She wanted freedom from the lies. She wanted, most important of all, freedom to explore, freedom to be who she wanted to be. And yet, everywhere she went, the noose only tied itself tighter and tighter around her neck. And so she took the gold, and she went to Longhawk, and she offered the gold to the dragon, a whole stack of blocks, and she told the dragon, Xandros has wronged me. Xandros must be burnt. And she asked the dragon to burn Xandros down. Elena had become consumed by her anger and by her hatred towards what was by her anger and hatred towards Aaron and the crimes, not just Aaron but Hilarion, most importantly of all, and what they had done to her. And from there she continued, eventually getting captured. Just after she had given the gold to the dragon, her sister found her in the dragon's cave, just moments after she had delivered that gold. And in their fury, they tried to arrest Lena, drag her back to Aaron to be executed. But a Longforkian knight was having none of it. That knight went by the name of Isla. And Isla did not agree with Elena's hunt because Isla knew of Elena's innocence. And so she told them that basically to fuck off, basically go away from Elena. Elena is not yours. And she took Elena back to Longfork, to South Prong, to talk again and to be under the wing of Taichi. But her family, the people who had supported her, Faye and Percival, were having none of it. They talked with her and they said to Elena, your crimes have been too great. We love you as your family, but there is to a point which we cannot forgive you for. And you have now reached that point. You cannot continue to live. And Elena, racked by guilt, racked by everything she had done, decided to agree. She wrote her final will and testament, gave it to Faye, and promised that she would no longer run. And her family agreed to let her tie the loose ends that she had. And thus she went off with one last vengeance in mind. This vengeance was to kill Leighton Kane, to end him and his tyranny for all he had done to her and her family. And so she chased Leighton, attempting to assassinate him first at the dragon fight, then again with some poison, and finally once more yesterday. And each time she failed, Leighton being too strong for her to take down, and Elena never really being a warrior, never being one to be able to fight and to take down someone with a sword. She had learned to love people. She had learned to be friends with people, not to fight people. That was not her calling. That was not her life. Her life was on the seas, to be a sailor, not to draw a sword and draw other people's blood. And so she, in her second attempt on Leighton's life, failing, would run up to Leighton. She knew she was going to die, but she knew... Oh? Someone new is here. Oh, shit.
What the
Lorelai had
hell?
mentioned Professor Rose.
Hello.
Hi
Wait,
there.
Lorelai's here? What?
Yes.
Rose?
She would be
Ro-
over there.
Rose?
She's right
Oh,
here.
she's right there.
Oh my god. Lorelai.
Okay, what I'm gonna do...
We'll give you some space.
Yeah, we'll give you some space. I will
What the
finish
hell
it,
is
and then I'm gonna do
space? I
some
was just
roleplay
at your
with
funeral.
Marcus. Okay,
I'm in
we'll
this
finish the
story.
story. We'll finish the story. We'll finish the story. And now, Elena had attempted to assassinate Leighton once more. She had at this time believed that Leighton also knew about Donovan's plan. That Leighton was aware that Donovan had lied to her, that had kept her children and her life away from her. And so she decided to go to Leighton with her favorite bullet, by the way. With a vial of poison. She told Leighton to kill himself. She told Leighton, if you want to die on your own terms, here it is. Because Leighton had been talking to her sister about dying on his own terms, and Elena attempted to offer it to him, but Leighton refused. And so Leighton would explain that he had no idea what his brother was up to, that his brother was responsible for everything. Leighton explained that, in fact, Donovan had nothing to do with it. And so Lena left, feeling even more guilty for attempting to kill a man who really didn't have that responsibility. She didn't know what to do or what to think. She just continued running in any way she could, finding the next thing she could do, because she knew her time was up, and she knew she was running out of space, and she knew it was all going to end very soon. Thus, on her final day, she handed herself in, realizing that she had nowhere else to run. She first, sorry, reverse that story. I forgot one thing. She had heard that her sister. Oh, she had heard that her
It's just
sister.
Rainbow.
She had heard that her sister, not her sister, but her nephew, Wendy Winters, was being executed by Aaron, and so she went over to watch the execution. And in that execution, they accused Wendy Winters of colluding with Elena. And Wendy Winters, her own nephew, her own family would pay the price of death because of Elena's name, because of Elena's prior crimes. And upon seeing the brutality of Aaron, and upon seeing her own involvement, how her actions and her neglect killed people, she went back to Peleria to hand herself in, knowing that death on her own terms, something which she had promised Percival, she did not deserve. She deserved to be tried and executed for what she had done. And so, giving herself in, she would find Donovan one last time and shouting at Donovan, having heard that Donovan had gone under a trial and been pronounced innocent of murder, innocent of crimes that she knew he committed, that he admitted to her, she would drag Donovan back to another trial. But that trial could not happen because, well, none of the counselors were on. were around. They were all busy. And so she went to speak to her good friend Rain Kodomo. And in that talk with Rain, Rain told her that sometimes you should let go. Sometimes chasing vengeance will not give you the ending or happiness that you so desire. You will not be free. And so Elena would return to Xandros. Her sister would put her in a cell, and she would talk to some of her family members saying goodbye, knowing her end was soon. And she thought that she was going under a trial. She thought that, when she was dead, maybe death would finally be her true freedom, because in death she would not have to worry. She would not have the guilt. She would not have to think. It would be just over. And yet, and as time continued, Percival Winters, her best friend, would approach Elena with a sword and strike her down in the jail cell. He said that he couldn't forgive her, especially after his own cousin had died because of her neglect. He could not look past Elena anymore and what she had done. Therefore, Elena lay bleeding on the floor, dying. In her final moments, Donovan once more found her, and she decided to forgive Donovan. She gave Donovan a set of armor and some food and told him to escape, and told him to run, because she realized that she did not want to see any more people suffer or die because she had dragged someone into something. And even if Donovan may have deserved the punishment, she just wanted the suffering to end and just wanted it to be over.
Jesus Christ.
And there she bled out on the floor. She came to in the afterlife. What she had hoped would be a release was not, in fact, freedom. It was not release. Instead, she could only face more of her guilt. And that guilt would drive her to go into the fog one more time and forget everything once more, so she could finally be free.
Goodness.
That is
I thought
Elena's
my story
story.
was depressing, but oh my god.
Elena's story is just tragedy. It is genuinely one of the most tragic stories I've ever written. And
I thought it couldn't get worse, and then it got worse.
it got worse. There is stuff I skipped over. There was a lot of details I skipped over, but that is Elena's story. Someone who wanted freedom, but someone who could never get that freedom.
It was amazing.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you.
sad, but that was amazing. Thank you for telling me.
No worries. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm now done. I've got some people to lock into and talk to.
Who are you looking for? Dowdens?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Dowdens
He's over
because
there.
I mean he married my sister, and I've talked to him. One second though.
Take your time, dear.
No,
You know, I was only.
Hey.
Elena, is that
Ah,
you?
you know me? Yes. I apparently um Wendy told me that we're related. And I thought I would say hi. I don't know what I I don't know what we were, but what I was to you, but I know that
Have your memories started to fade?
apparently apparently I went into the fog again. I don't know why, but I don't know if I led a good life. And so
You
I mean, it's starting to become a little bit fuzzy with me since I've arrived
Come
here,
on,
but
you have to hold on. If I can do it, you can do it.
yes. You were my wife's sister.
Oh, I see.
I told you about
Ah.
this, Elena. I
Yeah.
told you. Hey.
I know. Yeah, I remember. Faye. But
It's okay. Take your time.
I wanted to know, what was my sister like to you?
What do I even say? She was the best wife I could have ever asked for. She was always there when I needed her, and I don't think I could have made it as far as I did without her.
I see. That sounds like my sister. I know she was a very strong person. The only memories I have of her, are memories of when we were in our childhood, when I was 19 and younger, I guess. I remember her, falling in the mud. I remember picking her up and, showing her the sea ropes, but she always got seasick. She never liked the sea very much. But,
I'm glad you at least remember that.
I'm glad I remember the happy things. I don't remember much else. People tell me all these things that Donovan, apparently I married him, which surprises me. I didn't think I'd ever marry him, but I guess I did. But I don't really know what happened. I just know that I have a notorious legacy.
You could
That's
say
a bit of
that.
an understatement.
Yes.
But don't worry.
You definitely had a way of being involved in conflicts that you definitely didn't need to be involved in, but it's over now.
I don't want it to be over. I mean, I feel like I've just started my life, but I mean, I did erase everything, so I guess that was what I wanted, at least when I went. What happened to you, though? Why are you here?
I've had injuries before me over the last 40 years of my life, but recently I was attacked by the dragon, and ever since I've felt my life slowly dwindling, and today I decided to go to the beach with Faye to give her my final goodbye, and I passed quietly and I wouldn't say painfully, but an acceptance I felt on the beach with her one last time.
I see. Well, I'm glad. Part of me wants to see her, but part of me hopes I won't see her.
I hope I
don't want her
don't
to
see
be
her
here.
for a while. That's selfish of me, but I really do hope I don't see her for a while. Hope she lives on far beyond what I ended up living and helps guide my children.
I hope someone takes care of Daphne. They're gonna do that, right? They're not just gonna let her.
I told.
And then that Philip Kane, I never got to tell him he's terrible.
Oh my goodness.
He was terrible. I don't know what she sees in him, but she wants to marry that boy. I have no idea why.
Oh, I don't know anything about Philip Kane, but something gives me the inkling feeling that he's a chad.
That's exactly what I had said. Oh God. Oh. And
Um,
that girl Lorelai, she reminds me so much of Daphne, and she's starting to forget things too. And I think if she forgets, then I'll lose everything
Mhm.
because she's like the Daphne that I can hold on to.
hmm.
I don't know why I'm not forgetting things like you all are.
Well,
But
I walked into the fog, so I purposely forgot everything. I think we're different in that case.
right.
But what was I like to you, Mark? Sorry. What was I
Yeah,
like
I
to
mean,
you?
you were outside of being problematic. You were a nice soul, and you did treat me well when we did interact.
I see. And I'm glad. At least there were some positive things. I don't really know what I did that was so horrible, but you know.
Don't push yourself down for something you can't remember.
I mean, that doesn't
It's
mean I
over.
didn't do it though.
I mean, yes, but we're here now, and it's not like you can go back and fix your actions done. That's life.
I'll
Just
be
need
right
to
back.
learn
I'm
to
gonna go check
accept
on the
it.
others.
I see.
Ah,
Are you be okay?
30 deaths. Oh my.
30 what?
I'm just looking at out of character, sorry.
Oh man. Yeah. If you have any questions out of character, I can answer them. I can tell you why Elena lost all her memories if you want to know.
I kind of know it a little bit from Faye, but I'll definitely ask you after the event a lot of questions. I want to talk to some of the people that are here now.
Yeah, let's go.
Did she say anything
About what?
about anything crazy?
Oh, wait.
Not
Hello?
that I'm aware of.
You're one of you people here, right?
I am.
There's so many.
shit.
I see. I mean, normally I would say congratulations, but I don't know what to say right now.
Good.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, the
Unfortunately,
egg
that's
is
how it is.
gone,
Thank you.
Lorelei. The
Thank
egg is
you. What is this
gone.
place?
Gone?
I
It's
don't
been
know.
stolen, yeah.
Forgive me, Elena.
Dean still has
May I
Willow.
speak with you away from everyone?
Oh,
And
yes.
I-
Coraline
Yes,
one
you
got
may.
stolen again?
Yeah, and Mount Rose is named Mount Laurel.
You know,
Ooh.
Do you think
here's what I was talking
Got your
about.
tortoise into the zoo.
a lot of people are
And
going to start
put a
dropping
little
in
name
now?
tag on it and named it Lorelei.
Perhaps.
Ooh, that's.
I see.
We'll see many.
Why?
Hmm.
Mr.
Yeah,
Dean.
at least some part of me will make a mark on the world.
Just so you know, I can give you some context. This is Progeny. This is a Minecraft roleplay event, and we're at the tail end of the thing. A lot of people are emotional right now because this is the afterlife, right? And a lot of people have died. Oh shit, Axel! God, Axel! Fuck yeah. I'm gonna have to log back in. No more explaining. Axel is here. He's gonna want to talk to me. I think very soon, probably. I'll just wait for him.
Oh god.
No.
I'll wait for him to approach. But this is a lot of people. They're a good family. I think a lot of the family names are good. There's Venthia. There's the Winters family, the Soliel family, the Kane family, the Kodomo family. I think there's Norwood family. Those names are generally like pretty alright. I think. I don't know. But yeah, there's a reason why everyone's like emotional, and it's because a lot of their characters are dying now, and there's people who have lived full stories. Because this is a whole thing where we have a character, and it isn't just I mean a backstory, and yeah. It's like you have a character, right? And then your character lives in a certain family or certain situation, and they experience things, right? And then like people will play through generations, so they'll play like a generation, and then there'll be 20-year time skip, and then there'll be another generation, another event plays, and then there'll be another time skip, and so on and so forth. And you will play until your character will only live for 3 generations. I died after 2 generations, but I also started off as an older character. I was going to die anyway, but I ended up being the most vilified and hunted person in the entire this generation. I was the most vilified and hunted person, and so my character is like really fucking notorious. But yeah. Oh wait, something happened. Notification, something. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Haley. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, attractivity feed. Okay, that's back now. There we go. Okay, we're back. We are back. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Axel maybe. Oh my god, I knew you gifted a sub. Oh,
Memories
thank you
of
so much,
past.
Haley. Yippee!
Sometimes we give the future.
But that's not true. We've made new connections. We've met other people since we came here. There's things for you here, I promise.
I
And
see.
one day we'll go back. I know it.
Eventually. New forms and new ways for new connections and lives to be built. But for today, process who you are and come to terms. Find peace in your life.
What you see?
I see. The peace of persistence, the peace of life.
Penis man?
Fucking Ronnie.
It's Ronnie.
Was he behind us?
Scary, bro.
Alas, I am concerned. I saw a penis.
Dark.
I'm going to leave you now.
I see. Thank you so much.
If there's anything I can help you with,
There
please let me
is
know.
Oh. I like how the one time we were
nothing
actually RPing.
that I must
Ronnie
be
comes in here.
concerned
Ronnie
of.
interrupts it. Yeah, really.
It is
Jesus.
a new world to be discovered. New
Yeah.
light.
No one has bothered to go on an adventure with me yet. I have asked over and over
Is
and
that
over.
you, Elena?
Wait, you know me?
I recognize
I
your
hold
voice.
a memory of this voice.
I see. I guess you are not a person who knows me. A lot of people come down here and say they know me, but I never remember anyone. I've not seen a single person I recognize.
I
See, okay, two more people now remember me, and I still don't know what's going on.
I just recognize your voice.
You do?
I do.
Do I look unfamiliar?
Actually, you look familiar.
Hmm.
You said you wanted an adventure.
Yes, I want to explore, but no one will bother exploring with me. They always say they want to wait here by the pool of sadness where dead people come when they cry.
I will come.
Excuse me. Excuse
Full of
us.
sadness.
We were exploring and we found a way past the fog.
Wait,
that
where
would
is that?
interest you.
I am very interested.
We've discovered a gap in the fog, but
I would like to see it. Let's go.
we are.
Though I don't know if it would be very good to venture through the fog, but you know,
I mean, this is hell. I mean, our bodies
second
don't
time's
corrode.
third time's the charm, right?
Third time's a charm. What could
Yeah.
go wrong?
Yeah.
3 times you died?
Are you coming? I don't know what your names are, but
It's
are you
time
guys
to
coming?
Valhalla.
Yes, I'll come.
We could all
Perfect.
go real quick. Yeah. We could all explore the
So,
fog, come back.
what was your name?
My name?
Hmm.
We are going to the fog.
It was Marcus.
We're going past the fog.
Marcus.
Oh, you're
They're
going
jumping
past
again.
it?
Yes.
And
Yeah, they're
don't-
jumping.
Jumping.
I've
And-
only. I don't. Things
Huh?
are.
That's the only things that we
Things just aren't as they seem.
I see.
I mean, you did die, so I guess that is like,
Yes.
you know.
Our boat.
I do love,
capsized,
by the
didn't
way, that they are all going towards a place that is not being led by the person who suggested it.
I think they all know where it is, but I'm just happy to change the scenery. I don't want to be in that pool again.
Agreed.
The crying pool.
Oh, though. They're all very sad down there. And if we are dead, if that is then what have we to lose?
Yeah.
capsized boat,
I
you
mean,
say?
apparently, I don't really remember much, but one of the others, Wendy, she says that I went in the fog and lost all my memories again. She said that I didn't. She said that something. She doesn't want to tell me what. She doesn't want to tell me details about what I was or who I was, but she made it very clear that it was not a good idea for me to remember.
There they all are.
Yep,
I
this way,
see.
this way.
In the basement. Apparently you left them in there. What is that situation?
Ooh, let's walk away.
I had to lockpick the door.
Oh, that was you that let him out? Oh, that's...
They were trapped. Someone was trapped and poisoned, apparently. I can't just leave them down there.
Oh, well, no hard feelings now, right? Since we're all dead. That,
yeah,
Once you start getting closer to the fog, you will start hearing cave noises, which, we're not anywhere close to a cave, but I guess, we're being haunted. It's hell after all. So.
I wouldn't call this. I wouldn't call this hell. That's harsh. It's kind of nice for hell. I thought hell would be like a fiery place where you burn.
Once you see the fog, you'll change your mind.
I mean, I think I've seen the fog way too many times.
That fog box.
Once you go past the fog, you'll change your mind. You'll start to see
let's
that
keep
as
this
well.
up. This is gonna take forever.
Yep.
Listen, there's an easy
What's
way to
your
get back,
name?
so.
Australia can break shit?
My name is
Yes.
Axel.
Tree specifically.
I see. And I mean, you knew me. What was I like to you?
I wonder what happens if we destroy all the
That
trees.
is a good question.
God
I
spaghetti.
struggle to understand
There's gods here?
exactly who you are.
I don't know.
and what you did.
All I know is that I have a good
was a crow
familiarity.
Oh yeah. That's the fog.
Oh?
There was a crow?
You knew who I was?
Was it delivering mail?
I'm trying to figure out
did.
what I was and what my life was like, but no
Oh,
one wants to
there it
tell me.
is.
I think it was just.
Oh,
Alright,
don't get too
this way.
close.
This way, everybody.
Or do you just walk?
Everyone,
this
this
way?
way.
Also, you don't starve, so you can run.
This is but
All your injuries are healed.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
normal.
Yeah, there it is. I got it.
Yeah. And what about
That's
the
what
person
they-
with the missing eye? And what about the...
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, this is the path into hell.
Oh.
Look.
Welcome.
Oh,
What the hell is that?
Once you...
it's a crack like... it is
Oh,
a crack.
that's fun.
That's a thesis.
Fantastic. That's my husband.
I
That's my husband
see.
down there.
Yo, John, you should go down. You should go down real
Well,
quick.
to Valhalla we go. Let's
That's my husband.
Oh,
Okay,
they're going.
okay, everybody.
I see ya.
Oh. Rip wee.
Wait, we're gonna see a bunch of people fall. We're gonna see a bunch of people fall.
We're gonna see a bunch of people fall.
It's coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, That's a lot of people falling.
You went through the fog again?
I'm gonna say that was out of character. I didn't go through the fog again. Out of character.
Well, like, yeah.
Yeah,
But, like, I mean
yeah.
the whole-
Out of character I did. In character I
okay.
didn't. In character I was just here the whole time.
That's cool.
Who's
Stop begging the man.
Slam poetry?
Wait, so that about Apothecary Brew, aka
Stop.
Poison?
Hey, Vaughn.
I want Dragon's Brew. Wait,
No,
did I
actually-
have more?
Okay,
Can
the
I have
real
a
question
ship?
is...
Can I have a ship?
Vaughn,
Please?
how's your day been today? How's your day been
How's
today?
gonna come for us in hell?
How's your day been, man?
How's
How's
your
your
day
day been?
This is like that scene in Finding Nemo where all the seagulls are sat in the dock.
Mine. How
Mine,
you
mine.
been,
I'm
Vaughn?
gonna
How
leave
you...
that with you guys.
We can't pick it up!
Bye.
Wait, bro, can I have your money? I'm mugging you this time.
Is that
Nope.
you, Vera?
I haven't even
Wait,
stolen
John.
it.
Vera's-
Oh, I
poetry.
lost all my
Fuck!
pies.
I remember I got
My pumpkin
food
pies.
stolen. I got
There's
all my money
corn.
stolen by a crow.
Vera's not on today. Vera's left.
Mr. Bird. Got stolen from you. Sorry.
Can we get the bubble box?
Okay, I want to go away from them for a little bit. But yeah, But yeah, hello, Clock BT. I'm not no longer in a YouTube chat, but you know, it's how do I put it? Oh yeah. I'm so tired. Hello, festivities. I don't know if you're still here, but hello. I had like a campfire sit down and I told like Elena's full story on a campfire. I mean, I skipped over a lot of details because Elena's story is like very in depth. There's a lot going for her. But I chose just to tell only a part of it. I didn't want to spend like 16 hours with people going over like Elena's story. But I'm guessing, all I can say is that I'm happy that Axel, what I will say, Faye is a real tragedy. That is real. That is true. Poor Faye, like her entire family is just gone and she has to live with the consequences. She's the one that has to live with the consequences of like the mess that Elena and Donovan created. That is very true. Yeah, poor Rip Faye. I mean, I think Faye will be fine, but like, you know. I know. I talked with Marcus in character. I talked with him in character a little bit. Not too long ago, I had a chat with him. And he explained, but Elena didn't really say anything or didn't have much to contribute, considering all her memories are gone. They're all moot. Yeah, sorry, it's not happening. It ain't gonna happen. Oh boy, okay, I'm going to increase inflation is a wild statement. Okay, Luna. But if there are people who have any questions on context, I know not all of you know Progeny, and this is the very last day. Like, to be fair, if you were here on the very first day or like here for the first time, you get a lot more context. Like it's been an extraordinary journey over the past like 9 days. Koro, oh yeah, you did do it last time. I'll increase it. Okay, bye-bye. Take care, Festives. Bye. Yeah, this generation was really something, wasn't it?
Happened the way it happened. Did I ever tell you?
Hello,
No.
Selena.
No, I don't want to shoot it.
Anyways, you know how Aaron said, "Oh, you can't go to Ember's Hollow." I went to Ember's Hollow a lot.
Oh my goodness. That's
We
it.
did tell you
Apparently,
not to.
somebody saw, and they thought they might as well do away with me as a warning to others.
Aww. Monty didn't want anyone upsetting Daddy anymore. Oh, dearie me. What a
I'll tell you
pussy.
this. Had I not fallen in that pit of lava, I know for certain that's how I would have gone. I love that place. I went there very often.
I loved that place. I am honored. I'm honored to have loved a place in my life. To hold not only people in my life dear, but place as well. I loved where I came from. I loved my family. And I loved my nation.
I'm certain, actually, that my Monty's lack of execution for me probably irks him.
Why
He
must the
wanted my
gods
head.
smite me?
Different ways of coping.
I suppose some have. I think the old men have taken to releasing their inner whimsy. You know how old men are, all grumpy, sitting there growling at their chairs, and some of them, I guess those two have taken to.
Anyways, I'd like to see what you can do with the altar. If you'd like to show me.
Oh, bugger
The altar?
all right now.
Oh.
Would you like
well,
to
if we
meet
put both of our minds together,
Would you like
we
to
can
meet
probably figure something out.
Yes. Would you like to meet the woman who watched me burn?
Who's that?
Miss Ravina, could you come here?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Sorry, I just wanted to introduce you to these two. Miss Winters here is still a bit newer, but Corporius here. Is that how I say your name?
My goodness, that wasn't even close.
How do I say your name?
Corporosus.
Corporosus.
I wanted to
There
introduce you
go.
to Corporosus. He was he was the second individual to join me down here. The first one to join me down here.
Think I've heard of you. Flavia is my friend.
Who?
Never mind.
You said Aflatia?
Flavia.
Oh, Flavia! You just pronounced it wrong. Oh, how is she doing? I hope she's doing well.
Yes, she seems to be doing very well. We've been friends for a long time, and it was lovely to see her. But sorry. I'm still trying to take this all in. You wanted me to
I just wanted to
talk about
introduce
something?
you. I wanted to introduce you. As one of the newer arrivals, I actually have familiarity with.
That's wild. Wild. You guys are just haters. Stop being haters.
Now down here, I just find it very
We never
interesting.
got to. Yeah. Is Vera here?
She was. She pops in and out from time to time.
I see.
Yes. But yes, I wanted to ask about how how Longfork is doing. The devastated state that it was when I left.
Well,
Devastated?
Yes, devastated. Don't worry about
After the dragon, you mean, right?
after the dragon and all this.
Yes, well,
burning.
it's been put out. They definitely had enough strength to declare war on Caldera and allegedly win. Morgan Drake was on the run, so I think they're doing all right for themselves. I haven't been there in a while.
I'll say I haven't seen any Calderans join us down here. Not from that conflict.
I think they all survived.
I'm sure they all
Actually,
ran
that is
away
something
like
I
the
do need
cowards they
to.
are. That's where the Strongfoots live these days, and we all know how cowardly those people tend to be. Anything to protect their coin.
Tell you.
They do. They did. I hope they got their money back. Actually, I was holding on to that Boris's life savings. It seems when I died, or around when I died.
Oops.
Do you know actually what happened with that? I gave all of those items to that wizard.
What's metagaming? Oh, I mean, I'm dead, Zorga. It doesn't matter. I'm dead. Like, it doesn't really matter what I know and don't know anymore, Zorga. There's literally nothing I can do with that information.
I can only hope so.
Perhaps Strongfoots lose part of their fortune.
Splendid.
Yes.
What do you have against the Strongfoots?
Well, they came up to my home and assisted in Monty in killing me, for starters. But it goes back over, what was it, about 60 years, 40 to 60 years? They were at the eruption back at Ember's Hollow, the first one. And the incident that happened there was that they were celebrating. Amongst the burning wreckage of that village, those bastards were celebrating over the creation of one of their new shiny tools. Fucking scum.
Definitely inappropriate. People die.
Indeed.
It's like celebrating in a graveyard.
Yes, it was. And I haven't forgotten what happened there, though the rest of these people seem to not care for it.
You know,
whatever bolsters their pockets, as I always say.
I don't know if you actually saw him when he was down here, but that Baron.
I missed him.
He's here. He died in the dragon assault.
Good. He was one of the fools that came to my house. I'm glad the dragon brought justice to that bastard.
Yes, apparently some others died from faultily made equipment from the Strongfoots.
Excellent. Staying on their reputation.
Yeah.
I don't really understand these conflicts, to be frank. I don't even remember the Strongfoots, but, you know, I am one.
Yes. Miss Estella. It matters.
Well,
It matters not too strongly.
I suppose not, but I suppose if you're happy, if you're satisfied with your life, I guess that's what matters. Huh?
My dead husband is here.
Your what?
Hmm?
Oh, your
You had a
husband?
husband? A poor bastard.
That's kind of mean. I'm going elsewhere. I don't like this person.
Oh dear.
Since what?
Mrs. Stella couldn't give up
We
most
don't
of her.
bleed.
Disappeared, I suppose.
Are
That
you
is
the
a good
husband
question.
she was talking about?
Who?
My friend, I never got her name, but I think she was Solio. I don't remember. But anyway, hi, nice to meet you. They
Nice
call
to meet
me
you.
Elena here, but you know.
Oh.
And what's your name?
Can't remember at this point, to be honest, Elena.
I see. That's
Yeah.
fair. And I guess I was hoping for more conversation, but I'm at a point where I struggle to really converse with people. You know, there's so many people here, right, that walk these lands that recognize me, but I don't recognize
There's a
them,
couple
and it's
Wendy's out there.
Okay. Oh,
It's-
how
I
does?
see.
How do you have weapons?
Don't ignore that. Ignore that. It's,
Oh. Is that like OOC? Or...
it's OOC. It's OOC.
Okay.
Anyways.
That is good. I need a bow so I can practice.
No.
Why not? I need bow so I can practice, man.
You're not getting a bow.
Why not?
Uh,
Stop hitting me. That is rude.
I was out of character. Out of character, Elena doesn't remember anything, which is really sad.
Oh, that is very sad.
I can't talk to anyone because I don't know anything in character anymore.
Yeah, I did when at least
I
in
see.
Gen 3, but of
Hello.
course, like I'm here now. Hello.
You must
Yeah.
be Mr. Solio.
Well, I've heard that myself being called that by a lot of people over however long I've been here, so I believe so.
How long have you been here? I don't remember you falling down.
That is very funny though. Spood going through like a little romance. To be fair, like me and like my character in Gen 3, I was very whimsical in Gen 3. Gen 3 was not the tragedy that Gen 4 was. Generation 3 was genuinely like a pretty sweet story. And Lena's story for Generation 3, though incomplete, was a very happy story. It just all turned to shit in Generation 4.
Well, follow me. We'll
That would be Lillian. No.
Yes. Perhaps. I do not recall her first name, just her last. Let me see if we can go find her.
Sure.
I do not understand these.
This what?
What is it? What is this place?
Apparently, it's some kind of afterlife, according to some of the others. Some people here remember everything, some people here don't.
This is not afterlife.
It is,
This
apparently.
This is not Valheim. Where are the Great Halls?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. I was always taught that when you died, there was nothing else afterwards. You just die.
But that is not how it
She
was.
seems
There
to have
is
delved
but a
deeper
Valheim.
within.
There has always
I'll
been
see,
Valheim.
if I see her, I'll bring her to
Really?
you. That's
I
what,
am
I'll say that, so I don't need to
confused.
waste
The
your time.
gods told me.
Seems to be
He waits for
somewhere
me.
around.
Oh, I wait to see him. At the dining table. Where is me? Where is my family?
There is no one here. It's just empty. It's just the fog and the
This-
trees and the people that fall from the sky.
Makes very, very little sense. There's so much that I try to understand from this, but Alas, this is not the afterlife. This cannot be the afterlife.
I mean, everyone else
I
here says they
refuse to
died.
accept this.
I mean, I don't know what I could say. You know, if it's really that bad, you know, you can do what I did. And you can enter the fog and come out in you. You know,
But this does not make sense. This cannot be it. There is no pathway?
I guess not.
Then my life was but a lie.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you must have done something with your life that you were, like, proud of doing, right?
I came to find my wife, my daughter, Norma, my son, Skull. If they are not here, why am I here?
Maybe, you have to wait, and then you get to go to where you belong.
But how long have you been waiting to go?
I don't know. There is no time here. I've just been
And
here.
this is not safe. This is not.
I mean,
peace.
You can explore. There must be something out there. There always is something. I mean, there was the crack in the fog. Maybe elsewhere there's like a meat hole, or I don't know. The space could be vast, but I don't know how vast it is.
This isn't the way it was intended. I am lost. I came to see them again. Why must this be the end?
Hey, look. I mean, on the positive side, you got a lot of friends here. You can make a lot of friends here, and you can. I mean, you were frolicking around with the other old man.
Oh, you died? I didn't realize you died.
But you look
How did you?
so.
Are you doing?
You see positive. I see nothing but despair.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
we've got to look at the positive. We can't think about the past. We just got to keep on moving forward, right?
But
looking at the past only doomed me. That's why I
This
lost all my
place.
memories. So, don't let it drag you down, okay? I believe in you. And you know, your gods might not be here, but you know, you've got other people, right?
But that is not the life we were from. I am but lost. This is not the Great Hall.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But I hope that you'll find your way again. I'm sure if you look around hard enough, you can find it.
Hey. I think so. This is not right. This is not.
I think it's better to leave him to mourn. I don't know what I can do to help him. I want to help him, but I think he needs time to process this. There's not much else I can do for him.
Been a perfect Empress. You really think Marcos would have been any better?
She
No, but he
forgets
would
a
have kicked the
lot.
bucket immediately.
When you see her in a bar,
the
you
fish?
know she's.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
the
yeah.
fish?
The fish likes it. The
Oh,
fish likes
When?
someone.
Hello.
Who's
Sorry.
that?
Huh? Oh.
Who's that? Oh, it's a Kodomo. Astrid.
Oh.
Astrid Kodomo.
Astrid
Do we
Kodomo.
know Astrid Kodomo?
So many new people.
I've
So
heard of
many new
him.
people.
Do you know an Astrid Kodomo?
I no. I don't know an Astrid Kodomo.
Well, I'm sure Fraxinum will take care of onboarding her.
Out of character, I know them. And like in character, and I used to know them, but I used to know everyone. Fuck my secret life.
Well, we're just sitting and watching.
I'm waiting for the end of the trial to see if Morgan Drake will.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Hylenia?
No one knows. Hylenia just kind of vanished.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know, maybe it was like a sailing accident. You know, there are many sailors who sail out and the waves consume them. They are never seen again. No one truly knows what happens to some sailors. And there's no way of ever knowing because, well, the bodies are consumed by, you know, deep depths.
That's a terrifying thought.
It's a thought that every sailor has to confront. I mean, my parents confronted it every day. Every day we went out for like a trading expedition, we'd have to, you know, confront the realities. Sometimes the weather treated us nicely. Sometimes it tossed us around like a little toy. But, you know, that man over there, the old grizzly man, he seems very upset. He said he's expecting like this place called Valhalla. I don't really understand it, but he seems to.
Well,
I don't
we
know.
all have our religions.
I guess his religion was not to his expectations.
Personally, I think Uncle Marcus and I got it pretty good. I told you yesterday. I knew that there had to be something. And I was almost certain that the gods would smile yes on us.
Huh.
Hello?
Hey guys.
Hello.
I'm just
Hello?
walking around. I'm meeting all these lovely people here.
Hello.
Are you alright?
You know, I was always of the belief that it was just nothing. You know, like a black void.
Same. That's what my parents told me. But
Oh no, I knew this had to be here. I knew it.
This is the first time in weeks that I can breathe normally. I'm not coughing. I'm not, you know, having headaches. I'm
you
not
sit
dizzy.
down?
I feel like $1,000,000. I'm sorry if I just feels really nice.
yeah. So, what's your name?
You look
Benton.
familiar.
Benton Brown. Do I need to change my RP name? What's
It's out of character. It's just like a fun little convention that we did. You don't have to do it though.
I wasn't sure if it like cleared it or something. sometimes
Yeah,
I
it's
have.
No,
it's
we
just
see.
it's just not a character convention that we're doing just for the cities, just so you know, like
It was a G3 thing, and then it carried over to G4.
So should I change my name?
if you want to.
If you want to.
I mean, you'd fit in.
I don't got much time left here.
You know, you get. I mean, it's like an epitaph to who you were, or what you did. But
Nah, I need
yes.
to change this name. It doesn't fit me. One second. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't chipper in life, but I feel really good here. You know what I mean?
You know, sometimes you know,
No,
people get released. Sometimes people come here and they feel happy. Sometimes they don't. You know,
And it's nice. It's really nice. It keeps getting nicer.
Oh my god, bro.
Hmm?
Excuse me coming through.
Oh? I don't know what's going on with them, but you look familiar. Where have I met you before?
Let me look.
Hello, Grasslands. Welcome.
You're the
Nice to have you
that
here.
Witcher's kid, right?
We're just chilling right now.
Kid? You flatter me.
What was it?
I mean,
Willa?
Wendy.
That would have been like my second guess. Yeah, I think we've talked a couple times. I didn't realize you passed. What happened?
You didn't? You were an Aeronite. Is that
I was. I just
surely you saw
did
the
I say something?
notifications
Ooh,
for
did I
the
say something bad?
No. It's my own story. I might as well tell it. Surely you saw notifications for a public execution about a week ago.
Oh, it was you?
Guilty.
Honestly, there's been like 4 public executions. I've lost track. The most recent one was
Really?
Spark Othwood. Is he here? Yeah, Spark got
Yes,
executed today.
he's here. No, he was executed. He had to have been executed about a week ago because I saw him fairly soon after I got here.
I might be lying then, but I could have sworn he died. I'm gonna be honest. All the like global politics, I could not keep track of this, Jen. I could not. I was kind of.
All I know, my only crime, technically, they said that I was not allowed to go to Embers, and I went illegally.
My gosh.
Many times.
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah.
But I
used
think
to be able to freely go in there.
Monty's reaction was a complete overreaction, and I'll stand by that.
Monty is a freak. I don't really like him, and it's a shame he's not here with us right now.
A lot of people don't like him.
Listen, I hate to wish death upon people, and I'm not wishing death upon him, but if someone were to fall from the sky and land in this lake right now, and they had pink hair and they were blind, you know?
I wouldn't necessarily
Wouldn't
be too
cry
upset
about it.
about that.
Yeah. He kicked me out of Embers, man. I was a researcher. I had exclusive access there, and then he kicked all of.
I don't know
the
what
ancient
his
research
problem
team out.
about Embers was.
Hello, Mr. Benton.
Hello.
Raxium was also another person who went to Embers a bunch, and I think Monty would have
Yes,
killed
I
him
do
too if he had
believe
the
I
chance.
was there back 20 years ago. I witnessed your outburst upon Bellamy Norwood. It was quite a sight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Do I need? Well, listen. It was a complicated situation. It was dangerous. There was a lot of bad shit in there. And
Look kind of bad for him. He's just sitting there. He's just sitting there all alone. This is Progeny. No, this is Progeny. I'm dead. I'm in the afterlife.
Friendship or
I am DEAD.
I
Dead
don't
as a
believe so.
doornail.
He must have been too scared to admit the truth. Oh well. I suppose he was a bit old by that point in time anyway. Well, take care. That's all I needed to discuss with you, my friend. Good day.
You have
And,
friends?
ugh, of course I have friends.
No, you just seem like a rude old man to me. Hello, Rain.
Well, I do have the. Well, I suppose it is a bit of a blessing that most of the people here I can't stand. You see,
Oh,
that means that those that I can are still alive and kicking. I'm happy to meet my enemies here.
you seem to be quite spiteful. Oh,
There is much to be spiteful about towards a number of people in this world and the last, you see.
I see. I don't know if I could ever hold a spite against anyone.
Well, after what I was told, you're to be quite a spiteful wretch yourself.
I was?
You took money from my dear friend, and may have in fact caused the destruction of a great many cities and people.
Oh, come now. Everyone was a different person when they were alive.
I disagree.
Elena, dear, I'm sure what they speak of is false.
Then you call someone else here a liar.
The fog does many things to your memory.
I think I remember things quite clearly, thank you. Perhaps this
I wasn't
one
referring
doesn't.
to you.
But forgetting what happened is not an excuse to be absolved of sin.
I believe this is the perfect place for that.
Well, we do not see eye to eye on that either, I'm afraid. But there's no use in pushing such a point, is there? That we can agree on, I'm sure.
Die?
What is it?
By my actions?
Of course! Yes, many
Oh.
did.
Oh.
Though don't blame yourself too much, there was plenty of other people that pissed the dragon off as well. My, of course, main grievance lies with Monty Planchette. He was the one that really got things going. You were just, you were not the spark, but you were the kindling of the flame.
I see. I guess I know why I chose to forget everything. I thought
Yes, you tried to run from your guilt, and as fate would have it, well, you cannot run from such things forever, not even in death.
I understand. But there's nowhere else for me to go. What to do? I'm stuck here. And
So it would seem.
If I can't forget, then I can't move on. No, isn't part of dying the ability to move on?
I don't think that death is an excuse to forget who you are and what you've done, personally. I think this is a place to prepare for the next stage. Well, at least for myself. I can't speak for everybody, but I know that Nonustus has many things planned for me.
Who?
Nonustus. A god.
I see. I see. Well, I wish you luck, and I hope you won't be as spiteful next time. Even if that's apparently hypocritical for me to say.
Spite is what reminds us of transgressions and other sorts of nasty business so that we don't forget and let it happen again. It's an important thing to have in healthy doses, and I think I'm quite a healthy man. Well, besides being dead, of course.
I don't want to interrupt you guys, but
Oh?
we're gonna take
What
a
is
group
it?
photo over by the fountain or by the campfire.
The fuck is a
Also,
photo?
Oh, wait, someone just fell.
Yeah, let's DMC first.
Is that?
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Come quick, quick, we're gonna take a photo.
Quick,
What
quick,
the
join
fuck,
the group
Zahara?
picture.
No,
Come
wait,
here.
what the fuck is happening with the vibe? Okay, I'm not gonna question it.
Oh, there goes Happy Elena arc.
Are you going to the bottom for it?
Other character Elena's so fucking cooked. She will never be free.
Oh my god, I can't believe they started bringing that up. Can't be serious.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
It's all over. It's over.
You know, this is
It's so over.
Never died in any Minecraft soup ever.
Holy shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
To be fair, I other character I think his roleplay is really good.
No
but...
way.
Am I sticking out
Okay,
here?
everybody, please get
guys.
together in a really nice pose. All right, you're going to be facing
Really
this
nice
way.
pose.
I am very legally using a free cam cheat to take this
Legally.
photo.
Sure.
Oh,
legally.
wow.
Let's
We
go.
probably should have Kupori.
Wow.
Why are you sitting on top of them?
Wait, is there somebody here?
Yes.
Oh wait, if
Everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. Everyone stand up.
Everyone stand up.
Oh
real quick.
yeah.
Everyone stand up.
Yeah, I realized
Okay.
All right, now we can sit back down.
Okay, back to sitting.
Should I be sitting or standing?
Up to you, my dear. Either way, names are gonna be off for this photo.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
press it.
Alright, wait. What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? What do we say?
I'm adjusting the
Progeny.
Can we say collaborative?
Progeny.
Collaborative role.
Okay, everybody on three, we're going to say the name of the person we hate the most in this event. Ready?
What?
1, 2, 3.
Leighton
Phoebe, what does Phoebe do?
Alright. Okay.
I love that everyone said Leighton Kane. That is so funny.
My Discord is Lily Cow.
Yo,
It's
what
the
is-
exact same as my
Lily
username.
Cow.
Lily
What
Cow.
are the streamers
Yeah,
doing?
it's
Say
Lily
that.
Cow.
I'm way too much of a bum.
Say something in
Because you're a little cow.
Shut
Okay,
up.
okay.
We should make like a group chat.
Lily
So
Cow.
we can-
The dead
We
juicy.
don't have space. This is more
Okay,
than
do you
10
want to go
people.
back?
This is more than 10 people.
Yeah.
We'll make a Discord server.
Is there much more RP you want to do? Because otherwise I'll disappear back into the fog and
Oh, I don't know. I
event
mean, I'm
stuff.
just. Oh, wait, you're doing event stuffing? Oh.
I've been flying around.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, there's not much for me
You
to
know-
do. I'm just chilling.
That you were so lucky that I was watching over you. Like that would have not happened if you just did it without notifying
thought
yourself.
I had sent it in. I guess I had messed it
No,
up.
Steph had no
I
idea.
tried, okay?
You guys
3
needed to like
times.
put in tickets as well, but
I
no.
thought I put in the ticket.
Did you?
What happened? Wait, how did he die? I wasn't expecting you to die.
I
What happened?
died on the monument.
He sacrificed himself to
Oh
this one
God!
monument.
Did you?
Oh.
Why are people offering themselves to the monuments?
I actually kind of want to see how that turned out. I'm gonna.
And then what happened to the kid? There was a child here that just showed up.
Child. I
Child?
have not seen
Dara.
him.
Oh.
Dara.
I don't know where they went.
I think
Poor
I
kid.
think they were actually. I think they were over by the fountain.
All right. Something about that kid looks familiar. I can't place what though.
The money. Ooh, that's peak though. I mean, where do you? You said you don't have an idea.
I didn't have much choice. When I died, I can't die.
That's the worst place you could have been killed.
It's okay. I died with my husband, so I'm fine. And I had a
Yay. I mean, you know, at least your best friend and nephew didn't fucking chop your head off.
Bro, why am I
Gulp.
sitting so high?
Just so you know, I got
No,
killed by
fucking
Percival.
attention.
He
No, I
killed
know,
me.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I kind of told him to. Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go because I'm
It's
waiting for one
alive
person to
again.
drop.
Okay.
Jazz for a 4. Yeah, I don't think we ever.
Oh well, I think I might end it. I was waiting for more people to show up, but I thought there might be more, but you know, I realized that like as good as it is for Elena's story, that I did go into the fog at the end. I also realized how hard to roleplay it is, how hard it is to roleplay when I literally don't remember anything. No, Leighton. I know I was waiting here, hoping Leighton would show up, but Leighton is not here. Neither is Donovan, neither is Leonardo. There were a lot of people that I was expecting to be here that didn't end up here, and there are people that I weren't expecting to be here that ended up being here. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. There is no Leighton, there is no Kane. There is no Donovan. What I am curious though is I'm very curious to see like what their story may be. Like afterwards, like what their time skip stories will be. Because like, okay, I know what her time skip story is going to be. She's going to find an orphanage, right? And she's basically going to find an orphanage in like, you know, in honor of like what happened pretty much. And she's going to try and, you know, basically do some good in this world. Edwina, I don't know what she's gonna do this next generation for her time skip. Donovan, he's going to die and he's gonna die fucking depressed. Oswin, I think he'll be fine. Oswin, I think he's chilling, though I think he's also very depressed. Lunara, I don't know what Lunara's gonna do. There's a lot of people who have a lot of bad endings who will not have fun time over this time skip. I will be making a new character for next generation, Generation 5, and I'm gonna be Longfork. I don't know if I'll ever be able to write another character as compelling as Elena Kane, but I hope that I will still be able to write something. Right. Uh-oh. Yeah. I like the uplifting attitude project. It is a cool idea, yeah. Yeah. What makes me sad, though, right now is that, like, I just... Like, the end of Generation 3 for me was, like, genuinely, like, a really happy generation. Like, end of Generation 3, like, Elena was, like, happy, she was chipper. You know, she drank with her family in the castle. You know, they were having a party. You know, everything seemed okay. And then Generation 4 rolls around, and it's just doom. It is nothing but doom and gloom and gloom and doom. Right? And more, and I know I'm just sad that it's over, right? Like, I love the story that I wrote, but part of me just wants to continue. I really just want to continue, but I also know that I'll probably need some time. Like, I need to write a new character. I want to write, like, a lot of stuff for Elena. I need to do some writing for Elena. Like, there's no way I go after this, like, I stop doing Elena's story without, like, doing something, like, incredible, right? Well, without writing something proper to see Elena off. So I might try to, you know, do. I might try to do. I don't know. I want to write a prose for Elena. It is. I mean, it wasn't an industrial revolution, but pretty much what happened, Luna. I don't know if you were sitting there. Oh boy, no more world wars. But the Generation 3 was like everything went to shit because things came along that were timed horribly, right? if things happened at different times than they actually did, I don't think any of it would have been nearly as bad, right? But because like, you know, I committed the horrible crime that I did of like mass grand larceny, this grand theft, right? You know, I ended up being hunted across the map by literally everyone, right? And like, there are a lot of people who think like Elena Kane is evil, right? Like, Elena Kane as a character, she didn't want to do all these horrible things. She didn't mean it. But, you know, it ended up being that case. User Matt. Thank you. Oh, I don't really... thank you, Jimmy. Sorry, user Matt. I am on Twitch. You can find me on Twitch. I also have a Discord, which I can link if you want. But that is where you can find me. Now, oh, thank you so much, Matthew Delg, for the follow. You're just coming at the very tail end of Progeny. Me when I actually commit grand larceny. Son Yatsen. Oh god. No. Thing is, like, everyone hated Elena, but Elena, she wasn't a bad person. She didn't want to do bad things. She is generally, again, a very bubbly, very sweet person under most circumstances, right? But she got forced into terrible situations, and she did the best thing that she could do in the situations, but they were more often not the wrong decisions. She tried to do the right thing, but did it in the wrong way and caused a lot of people to suffer. And so she was wanted. And, you know. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh no, Elena Beach episode would not be good. I might do an Elena Beach episode that isn't like terrible. Wait, you're here? Why are you here?
Yay!
Why did you come here so late? Why did you come here so late?
Why did I come here so late? No one wanted to kill me.
No one wants to kill you. Man, you should have joined me earlier. I wanted to do actual roleplay with you, but now I can't because it's fucking over. You're a chud. You're a chud. You should have come here earlier.
Philip, I was busy roleplaying with Philip. It was actually good.
Oh my god, did you record it? Did you record it like I asked?
No.
Fucking chat. I needed you to record it. I wanted to see your late interaction. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I needed to see it. I asked you. Me and Festivities asked you to record it, and you didn't record it. You fucking chat husband. You're evil. You're terrible. I hate you.
Hey, if you guys want to RP, there's still like 10 minutes. This would be one of your last
5 minutes.
chances.
There is 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay, but we can't RP. If you want to lock in, Dax, I can lock in for you.
Yeah, he's dead.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just couldn't. Wow.
Gen 3, Gen.
Oh my god, holy shit, 100 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So gonna follow you. I really appreciate that. Welcome. I'm about to log in for some roleplay, but I will shoot a quick Discord link if you want to be notified of future streams. I really appreciate you being here. Let me doing a stage. Long folks trial. Oh god. Okay, they're trialing Morgan Drake. Lovely. Good to know. He manhunted me in like a previous generation. Yeah, I'm gonna dump the Discord links. Fucking chat. I'm sorry. Look, this guy, he's my in-character husband, right? And he did a lot of evil things to me in character. So I was shouting at him. That's all, don't worry. Where are you? Okay. What is he doing? Is he coming? Please? Hello. Is there a reason you're looking at me like that? Have you seen me before? I don't know. I don't think I've seen
No,
you
I don't think-
before.
I
So-
thought
You
I
thought?
thought you were back on the other side of the lake.
What do you mean? The other side of the lake?
Over there, you were looking at me.
Oh, I was? I mean, I was curious because you just came down, but I didn't think much of it. I mean, there's a lot of people coming down. I'm sorry to hear that you died. What was your name?
It's Donovan.
Donovan?
Simply Donovan.
Oh, wait, I know you. You were the young. You look different though. You look old. I mean, I'm old, so it makes sense.
It's been a few years, yes. You remember me.
Of course, you used to trade with my family a lot. You don't remember?
That's right.
I
mean, in Vicentia. No, me and the other Pescaris.
Yes, I had some business with your parents, I think.
Yeah, I remember that. It was always lovely having you over. Though it's strange meeting up again 40 years later, I think.
Could I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
If you had a family, what would you do with it? They didn't remember you.
I don't know. I think I would tell them about like who everything was, maybe what happened, and like help them remember. Because I mean, they should know, right? It's the truth is good.
The truth is good.
Though it
I had the
hurts.
friends tell me to do the wrong thing once, and I've never been able to bring it back. And now I have many more telling me to do the right thing. And for once, I think I'll take their advice.
I see. I see. I see. I mean, I don't know what I could tell you, but you know. I mean, I can
But
tell
I
you
have
that
a lot to tell you.
you do. I mean, apparently I came in here with some guilt, and I decided to forget everything. And I think I know why. According to this other person called Corporusus, he told me that my actions caused the dragon to come and burn everything down. Do you know if that's true? Did I really do that?
Among the lesser things that you did, yes, but I don't see how that's why you should be remembered. I think you have a lot more to tell than just a dragon.
I see. I guess I would hope so. I don't know if it's very nice of my legacy just to have been death and destruction.
No, your legacy was that you were you had a life of your own, and that you were a joy to everyone that you came across.
I see. Yeah.
Just like
I
your
hope
sister.
so. My sister? Oh, wait, you knew my sister? Hey?
I knew both of you. I knew both of you.
You did? What was she like? How was it?
Oh, you were both fantastic. I enjoyed every minute I spent with you.
I see. Well, I'm glad for that. Sorry. And how was she doing, my sister? She's not down here, and I think that's a good thing. But is she doing okay up there?
She's mourning. She misses you.
I see.
And her husband.
Oh, right. I don't know where he is, but I think I saw him at some point.
Yes.
Apparently, he took her to the beach to say goodbye.
Well, some of the people get happy endings, some of them do not. And here I am trying to mend the last thing on my mind before I go.
What is that?
You.
Me? But you don't have anything to fix. I'm fine. I mean, I went on a few adventures. I've talked to these interesting people. I learned their stories. I mean, is there anything to fix? Is that
Yes.
what you want to do?
It's what it would be the right thing to do.
I see.
I'll return to the fire.
Well,
I'll have to
mean-
tell you a story. A really, really long story.
do you want to go on a walk?
Yes.
Let's explore.
I think a walk is
Oh,
nice.
hello, Rain. You want to join us?
I would
No,
love for
I
Rain to
think
join.
Donovan here has a story to tell me. I don't know what he wants to tell
I
me,
do.
but he says he has something to fix.
I think you'll be very encouraged to learn of it.
I see. What do you think, Rain?
I think you two have a lot of catching up to do.
I see. I see. Then off we go. I'm gonna go and take a walk. Another adventure, I suppose, with this strange bald man who looks like an egg.
I'm bald because of you, but we'll get to that later.
What?
Oh
You
yes.
are? Oh,
I am.
I'm
And
sorry
after
for
this
your
walk, I'll
hair.
have to talk to you as well. A very
I
long
want to.
talk.
We'll get one more to join us before we close.
Okay,
Shall we?
well, yeah,
We have.
of course.
You'll have to wait up. My legs aren't that fast anymore.
Really? I mean, I guess you do look that. I guess you look stupid fit that.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. I mean, time
Oh,
just
wow.
kind of flows. We'll put it like that. I mean, if there's even time, but nothing here is quite real.
I know what's real though.
You do?
Yes, the first and the last time we met, you both you looked at me like I was insane.
Really?
Well, yes, you looked as if you had already known me for so many years.
What about that then? I mean, that sounds strange. I wouldn't know how else to put it.
Strange. And then when we got closer together, and I never did tell you that. Well, we had children together.
Wait. Oh. I see.
Yes.
That's embarrassing to know.
I would think that you would like to know that.
I see. What were they called?
We had twins, Edwina and Riora.
Oh. I see. And what were they like?
Oh, very energetic, lovely, lovely daughters.
Like me.
You were very proud of them. Yes. And unfortunately, it was due to my mistake that you did not enjoy them as your own daughters because I held something from you.
You did?
Do you remember the first time you saw me?
On the dockyard? No?
On the dockyard with your parents. And it was due to my failing and my intervention that you lost your parents, and I did not tell you.
Oh. I don't remember my parents dying. They're alive. I mean, maybe I'm this old. They
They're
might have
alive?
died of old age, but I don't remember them dying. Are you sure they're dead?
I'm sorry. How old are you?
19. At least I think. At least that's what I thought I was. People have told me I lived a full life. So I don't know how old I am anymore. I mean, part of me thought that I was. Part of me thought that I was. I mean, young, but other people told me that I wasn't. So I really don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do this.
It's okay. We can just continue walking. You know, you don't have to tell me anything.
No, I
I
have
mean,
to.
the old me chose to forget everything. I'm sure she had a reason for that.
Is there a reason why you forgot again?
I don't know. I mean, Rain said it was something to do with guilt. I mean, there's a reason why no one wanted to tell me what I did or what my life was like. I mean, they all seemed to be avoiding the question as if I was evil.
Is that the fog?
Mm-hmm. It's quite beautiful, don't you think? It's mesmerizing, almost as if it beckons you to join it.
Just like the person in front of me.
Really?
Of course, we were married.
Oh. Huh.
We
I
have
guess that's how
children.
life goes. You know, I had a bit of a crush on you, but I never thought it would
Not
get to this.
anymore.
Hmm?
Certainly not after what happened.
Oh. I mean, I don't hold anything against you. I mean, you say you did these things, but I don't remember them. I can't feel anything against you. Oh, I'm dead. I'm just wandering the afterlife right now, talking with Donovan.
And is it enough that I told you, and that we can stay walking like this for a while?
Yeah, sure.
That I held back multiple things from you, despite being married, and that at the end that we were still in love together.
I don't remember it. It doesn't affect me. I mean, it's over now.
It's over now, but I feel like I have another lifetime to spend with you.
Maybe. I don't know how long we have in here. I mean, maybe we're here for a
Neither
really
do I.
long time. Maybe we're not here at all.
But regardless, I would like to spend whatever time we have left
Okay.
in this walk.
As long as you agree to go on adventures. I want to explore this
course.
place. I want to find every tree, every stone, every pebble, every flower, every building, every ruin.
I will be right there with you.
Lovely.
Always.
Maybe that's why you're my husband.
Among other things.
Hmm.
You did walk through the fog twice.
So I've heard. Oh. That's it. It's over. That is everything. That is Progeny. It's finally over. There is no more Progeny to be had. Yeah, Birch? Oh, I was just going on a walk with Donovan. Talking about things. I guess maybe Elena had a happy end in the end. You know. I mean, she forgot everything, so she couldn't hold anything against Donovan. So it was just like before. Donovan remembers all the evil things he did, and Elena is just happily going along with whatever she always used to do. Except Donovan this time, he learned from his mistake. Instead of choosing to hide from Elena, he chose to tell Elena what he did and be honest with her, which I think is amazing character growth. I love that little touch at the very end. Like a little flourish. A happily ever after, I suppose. Though, I mean, it's a happily ever after in the afterlife, so we'll see how long that lasts. That was quite the ending. I was not expecting that. What am I gonna stream after Progeny? Okay, so right. Stream schedule post Progeny. I don't know if you're still here, Matthew. But if you're still here, Matthew, I will explain streaming schedules and everything. But streaming schedules, I have a stream, I think on the 5th. I will have 2 streams coming up soon. I have a Zomboid stream. I have a thank you, Dax. Thank you so much for being there with me. And I have another stream, I think on the 5th of March. Roughly around this time. I'll be streaming with a bunch of big YouTubers like Royal Pear, and like a few others like Milk Swamp and Ish. And they're doing like a big thing. They're doing like a thing called like this, like I think it's like running from a snail. And I'll be there with two of my other friends. I'm gonna announce it on Twitter very soon. Don't worry about it. I will announce on Twitter. Yeah, the immortal snail. Yeah, I'm participating in the immortal snail thing. Yep, I am one of the participants, and I'll be there, being chased by Ish with some of my other friends. We're just gonna hang around, have a bit of fun. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we have a concept. We have a bit that we've concepted and we're gonna bring on, and we're gonna do. Now, that's what I have coming for next week. The week after, let me think. So, I will try to keep up with weekend streams because I realize that there is now like, I guess there is demand again. I took the break because I was really tired, but I will now try to keep up with the schedule, and I'll keep up. I'll probably just continue with weekend streams. You know, I would need to like think about like exactly like when I'm doing what I'm doing when. But I'm thinking I will definitely be playing Slayer Princess. I'll be because I already have a bunch of progress in Slayer Princess, but I will reset all my progress for Slayer Princess and I will play again. Or reverse Twitch viewers when? Maybe one day. I'm just scared that aren't gonna be enough people for that. Like I would need to like, if I do something like that, I would want to be certain there's enough people who are interested in participating. Because there aren't many chatters and there are like even fewer people who wanna, you know, do stuff. Afterlife is FOMO is real and evil, by the way, festivities. Oh, honestly, you don't feel like that. It's genuinely fine. It's okay. Huge. Oh, I gotta pick 2v1s. I don't know. I think I would get kind of slimed out if I did 2v1s. But don't worry about the festivities. You'll be okay. Genuinely, I'm really happy for Faye, and I really want to see what Faye gets into next generation. Because, like, genuinely, like, I think it's really good to have Faye, like, continue the legacy. And honestly, I'm just, all I want right now is I want to see, like, in Gen 5, Faye continue Elena's legacy of, like, being free-spirited, I hope. Maybe with more moderation. But, like, I hope that, you know, next gen, like, Faye at least, like, doesn't forget Elena and, like, keeps something of Elena around. Because, you know, I want it to be at least some kind of happy ending. At least a little bit. But is it possibly? No, don't continue my legacy of theft, okay? There are no more days of Progeny, no. There might be a Progeny Beach Day. I will probably stream Progeny Beach Day. And it will basically be a whole thing as if, like, none of the evil shit ever happened. And we will have, like, a fun episode where, you know, Elena isn't fucking raving mad at everyone. And, you know, it'll be like that. But other than Beach Day, I know I have an event called Historia later in April. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be 2.7. Like, I'm gonna be diabolical again. Actually diabolical, not Elena diabolical, where, you know, she isn't evil, but she's just, I guess, a bit stupid. Thing is, said already, none of us asked us to fail something along the lines of see you later. Oh man. Oh. I don't much about all you talk, but it feels like a podcast. Who is Elena? A line resume. Okay. Thank you, Matt. It's Elena is a character I play. So I play. So what I guess you could run a very tail end, so you have no context. I think if you really want to hear Elena's full story, I won't explain it again because I already spent like full hour like going over Elena's story on stream. But if you head back to like I think the first hour, you can probably hear her full story. But pretty much, I play like a medieval themed roleplay server, right? Called Progeny. It's an event server, right? And pretty much the whole concept is players will come together and they pick some of the best role players. The acceptance rate to get in these kinds of events is like 20% right now. So, and basically it's an attraction of also like a lot of like the most skilled like role players that are in the Minecraft event or Minecraft Civ community, and they come together and they make characters and they write stories collaboratively. And Elena Kane is is a character that I played. Her story is a tragedy. It's a Shakespearean tragedy where she is a character that was kind of oblivious of everything. She always tried to see the bright side of things and always tried to like help people. I never looked down on anyone. But the people around her would, for their own failures, make Elena and her family pay. And eventually she snapped. And eventually she kind of, and because of when she snapped and she did all these things, she became the most wanted person on the entire continent. Pretty much everyone who was not my direct family or my like direct friends really thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much for 3 months of subscription. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Yippee! W Matthew. Hello Neptune on YouTube side. But Elena Kane's story was one of, I guess, was a tragedy. And it kind of ended up as being very I wanted it to be a happy story, but it didn't end up being. I ended up being wanted by everyone, and everyone hunted me down, and I would survive. No one could catch me. I was impossible to catch, pretty much. And part of that reason is because Elena was a beloved figure. People loved Elena. Like a lot of the common people, like the knights and like, the peasants, they all loved Elena. Because Elena was a champion of them. Holy shit. 10 gifted subs? That is wild. Oh, don't worry about that, Dax. I'll talk about it later. Thank you. Oh my god. Holy shit. Hype, that's my first ever hype train. Wait, no it isn't, but... Okay, but still. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Holy shit. I feel like I need to... I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I want to say something. I want to say like, oh, but... Oh, nice. Thank you. Glad for the YouTube recommendation. Yippee. Thank you. Oh, you are user Matt from YouTube. Oh, you came from YouTube. Oh, that's, I see. Okay, that's really nice to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much. Eventually I can talk about the Mr. Beast event, I'm sure, because if you watch that video, you'll probably have a lot of questions. And I will happily yap about that. I am, as always, a yapper, but this is probably not the time to yap about Mr. Beast. I'm pretty sure everyone else here has heard me rant about the absolute disaster shit show that was the Mr. Beast event and how much pain it brought me. And like it was everyone here just has PTSD from that event. Genuinely, the Mr. Beast event was traumatizing. It was not a good event. I mean, it was the event that kind of got me famous, but it was also the event that also really was not very fun to play in. That's just putting it mildly. Mr. Beast is best if you play. Yeah. To be fair, I met really cool people. Helmy is one of the amazing people I met during my time playing in the Mr. Beast event. It was lovely. She is a lovely person. She's a very talented builder. She has a little YouTube channel where she posts time lapses and does streams of like her amazing builds. They are really good. You should check her out. Help me see on YouTube. She is, if you're interested in, you know, really good organic build, she does do that. If you try your best, is something to be proud of. Feel like that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh boy. My Mr. Beast event. I would TLDR my Mr. Beast event now, since there's a lot of people here, and I might as well talk about it. The Mr. Beast event was something where he mischaracterized a lot of what I did in that event. I didn't really have the footage. I was hoping to make a video on it, but all my footage got kind of nuked. But yes, here we go, Jippy. It was an event where I tried my best, right? A lot of the girls didn't really know how to PvP, and a lot of girls didn't even know how to do like basic crafting, you know, a lot of basic Minecraft mechanics. I ended up taking on the mantle of like the leader GMC, because even though I'm not a very good PvPer, at least I know a lot of the basic fundamentals. And so I picked up that mantle, and I basically wanted to show to the world and to Mr. Beast that, you know, girls don't always have to be cottagecore, and like don't always have to just get like run over by the boys. And even though that is what ended up happening, I really wanted something where I could show like, you know, strength, right? I wanted a place where, you know, some of the girls could come together. They would train how to fight. They would learn how to be better. Next one's gonna be last for a while. Oh my god. Holy shit. Are you sure you want to do that? That is a lot of money. Are you certain you want to do these many subs? That is a lot of money. Matthew, oh my god. Are you certain? I don't want to. I really appreciate this, but I also really don't. Are you sure? Oh god. I don't know what to say. Holy shit. Apologies. Pardon my French. I swear like a sailor. You look back once. Huh? I do not welcome back. Yay, my sleep deprivation, you know, my 7 a.m. bedtime. You got a company? Oh god, that is very fancy. That's very fair. I understand. Actually, fun fact. Here's a little fun fact. I also used to own a company when I was 17. I used to run one of those Minecraft servers, like a geopole server. So we're not paying you up. Okay, that's very fair. That's very fair. Still, oh boy, I still really appreciate it though. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Matthew. I actually, you know, this will actually help me quite a bit, because I actually had to from a Spanish country. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. I understand. I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think, you know, seeing people from other countries is really cool though. Like I'm fluent in English, but you know, I also speak other languages. I've actually been to Spain many times. I've been to Barcelona, Madrid, Valencia, Malaga, and Gibraltar. Which have all been very lovely trips. You're gonna head out. Thank you so much, Festives. Bye bye. Thank you. We'll chat later. We will yap later. Take the best of care. Moderator. And we got a nickel for every person who would come. You have 3 nickels. I actually know a lot of people that own companies, Lena, but you know that backstory. Take care, ducks. Bye bye. Take care. No, Catgirl Coraline is never happening. That's a lie. That is fiction. That is a lie. It's falsehood. It's never gonna happen. I will see you in Generation 5, Ducks. Goodbye. Now, okay. I will go into it. I'll go into, oh god, there's so much yap. I could yap for hours and hours and hours and hours. You know, 1,080,000,000 right now. Oh, I see. Oh, hello, waistband. Welcome. What shows? You watch. Oh, Neptune, you're here on the YouTube side. I didn't read your messages. You watched it pretty good. You did good. Thank you. Can say it's even the best medieval roleplay I've ever seen. Thank you, Birch. It is. Progeny is like the best event I've ever been able to play in. But okay, I will log back in. I will log back in on the Mr. Beast event very quickly. I ended up making this GMC, and I wanted to make a GMC for everyone, so the girls could show strength in the face of the boys. Like our motto is, our motto was what was it, Helmy? It was something like we will never bow down to another man. Oh yeah, I swear to never bow down to another man. Bye bye, Birch. Take care. And that was the motto of the GMC, the Girls Military Corps. And we tried our best to fight. But, there were a lot of other girls who didn't like what we did. There were a lot of other girls who kind of decided, who basically feared the GMC. And because we had to deal with a lot of these like hackers and a lot of these like people who were like basically making my life, like the lives of like the GMC, very difficult. Because there were a lot of people, Mr. Beast didn't mention this video, but there were a lot of people who were hacking and who specifically joined the event to hack and to kill as many girls as possible so they could make a stupid video out of it. I swear above all to never bow down to another man. Yeah, that is correct, Helmy. That is the motto we had. And we ended up not really being that successful in hunting down these hackers for obvious reasons. And, we struggled, right? But a lot of girls, they didn't take kindly to that. And a lot of us in GMC, we got harassed. I got called a like a neo-Nazi. They called me like all these horrible things. And a lot of girls would follow me around the map and harass me and say like they would just chase me around the map, like constantly shouting like in my ear like how horrible of a person I was. Mr. Beast didn't hack down any hackers. He wasn't even there. He was only there to like interview us and say stupid things to us. Yeah, we did everything for the girls and got criticized for not doing enough. Genuinely, we spent like our whole day hunting down hackers and we got like 1 or 2 people. And then because we killed the hackers, the girls were like, oh, the GMC, they're so evil. They're oppressing us. They're murdering these other girls. They're evil, right? So then when we managed to capture someone, and we captured someone, we put them on a trial. And instead of thanking us, they said, oh my god, the GMC, they're wasting our time. How dare they put these people on trial? Shut up with their trials. And we're just sitting here like, man, okay, so you don't want us to kill them, but you don't want us to put them on trial. What do you want? Like, make your mind up. They never really did. They just kind of like found ways to go after us constantly. Because why the boys versus girls event doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like hold it against the girls. Like they were very nervous, and there was a lot of things there were basically a few bad eggs that made it like horrible. Most of the girls were lovely people. Like, I don't want to make it seem like, oh yeah, all of the girls on the girls' side were evil people and they were horrible. But there were a handful of people that like deliberately made me miserable in order to like make a video. There's another person, I won't name them, but like I have active DM from them saying they did what they did and they harassed me the way they did so they can make a video about them being the villain. And that was what I ended up being subjected to at the end of that event. Throughout that event, it got to the point where I was genuinely having like a lot of mental health issues. And then, by the end, at some point when I quit the GMC, that whole scene where I quit the GMC, still persisted. Thank you, Matthew. I tried to persist. I actually almost, I almost joined a group of girls that like went out to slaughter the other girls in revenge. They were all GMC members. They were all people that I respected. They were the Independence militia, and I really respected them for even though they killed the other girls. I respected them for what they did. I respected them for how they went through their things and what they chose to do, because I almost did the same, and I understood that they received the same treatment that I did, the Death Squad, and so we ended up fighting. I ended up like having a speech. I have a video on YouTube if you want to check it out. On YouTube, there's a little video of what is true strength, and I'll make a speech. And in that speech, I made the true strength, the strength of forgiveness. And I chose to forgive all the other girls after I quit, because I was harassed so bad. I chose to quit GMC because they told me, this one person came to my face. You saw them in the video, right? In the Mr. Beast video. They told me to my face that was a joke and I was a humiliation to the girls and I was basically useless. So I chose to quit because I just didn't want, if I thought people genuinely thought I was that bad, then there's no point in me leading. But when I left, the entire girls' military corps quit, right? And then some split off to do like, the slaughter, right? And the rest decided they wanted to follow me anyway. Even if the girls' military corps didn't exist, they just wanted like to continue following me and fighting with me. And so after I got married with someone in game, because I thought it'd be a funny bit, and I'd spent a day like just relaxing, I came back out of retirement. I took control of the squad, and even though we had half our strength, we were nowhere nearly like our full strength. I chose them. Why did the staff not intervene? They never intervened because there was 3 staff members for the entire event. For 1,000 people, there were 3 staff. And they had never hosted an event like that before, and I don't blame them. Mr. Beast just couldn't be fucked to hire more staff. And so everyone else paid the price. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was just not a well-managed event. It was just not a good event. And so in the end, I made a choice. I decided to grab the people that still followed me, and I hated the girl side, and I really felt spiteful to them, but I still chose at the very end, to basically charge into triple line and sacrifice myself and die. And the reason why is because I had a bit of a plan where I knew that triple line was gonna hunt me down. He was gonna focus on getting me. So I chose to fight him head on. And I was going to do water PvP, and I was going to try to basically draw out the battle as long as possible, because the fight was only meant to last for 30 minutes. So I knew that if I delayed him by having him chase me and kill me, he would not have time to slaughter the other girls who couldn't defend themselves. And so, in the end, the plan didn't work because some things ended up going terribly wrong. And I made a bit of a screw up, but also the staff, they made an announcement that they were going to have these like corpses, like these AFK people who didn't log onto the event laying around that we could also kill. And I was hoping that the girls would go and take out those people and take out any stragglers and the boys, while the main boys' army was just going to hunt me down. And I mean, I made the correct prediction. I knew that I ended up being correct that the boys did hunt me down, but the staff ended up changing their mind in the last 5 minutes about the AFK corpses. Oh. Not following me? Oh, it's a follower goal. But I ended up choosing to just fight them to the end. Give the girls one last fighting chance. It didn't end up working. We ended up just getting slaughtered because the plan didn't go. It didn't go to plan. But it is what it is. A lot of the people on YouTube said, "Oh yeah, Coraline, terrible commander, horrible what she does, incompetent." And I'm a little bit sad because Mr. Beast completely misportrayed like my actions for the event, and but there was nothing I could have done. And I signed up to that event knowing that it was not going to end very well, but I went with it anyway, and I paid the price. I was in a group chat. Yeah, it was unfair, but I signed up for it. I went into it knowing and I went into it knowing that Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast, and he's not a great person often. So I made that decision, and I have to live with that decision. There was like, I was in a group chat with like a bunch of other like famous women from like the Civ community, like Jofiel, Call Me Cass, Seneca, Matsvi, and we all talked about everything, and they all agreed that they don't want to associate with Mr. Beast, so they never participate in the events on purpose. I was the only one to participate out of that group because I don't know, I guess I chose to sell my soul. Mr. Beast is a great guy with a corpulence around him. It's awful. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know. I don't want to hate on Mr. Beast as a person. I don't know if he's a terrible person. I just, I just don't like his brand. I really don't like his brand. But I don't want to hate on him directly. So that's a good point, JP. They also had triple liners keep the one short sword. Yeah, that is true. They also let him keep the sword, which was also just kind of shitty. But it is whatever. I don't know. I don't want to hold opinions on people's personalities like that. I don't want to make these statements, Luna. It's, they are. You neither. That's very fair, Poison. Also, hello, welcome to the stream, Poison Star. But yeah, that is the Mr. Beast story. That is a TLDR. There is more. There is I have a VOD saved on YouTube where I go over the full story, like fully in depth, and you can hear everything. I talk about pretty much the entire video and pretty much everything I did. You think so? You think he's a good person? But the channel is basically a company. That's what companies do. What companies do. Yeah, that's fair. Speak for yourselves. You just don't want hater. Okay, Lena. Waste as much as money as you want from people. Yeah, I mean that is true. I don't want to make these strong political statements. Not right now. But yeah, that is no worries. I'm glad. I thank you for being here. It always makes me really happy when people go and ask about things I've done in the stories. I have a lot of stories to tell. I'm a massive yapper, so it's always very humbling when people are willing to sit here and listen and enjoy the stories, because it's just kind of extraordinary that there's how many people? There are 17 people watching right now on YouTube and Twitch. And to me, the fact that 17 people are willing to sit here and willing to listen to the stories I tell is just it's small, but it's still amazing at the end of the day. And I always really appreciate the opportunity to be able to talk to people. Thank you, Haley. I always have a lot of yaps, that is true. I always notice that whenever I'm talking to people directly on the stream, people like it more than when I'm role playing and talking in character and talking in events to other people. Loki here for drama. That's fair. That is fair. Loud buzzer, which is yapping. Thank you. I am afflicted with the terminal disease of infinite yap. You cannot stop me from yapping. Oh, you have good opinions and reasonable. Oh, thank you. I try to be reasonable. This world is a very chaotic world, and there's a lot of misery in this world. And unfortunately, when I was younger, I was subject to a lot of painful things. But I realized that, and I don't want to bring more pain to people. So it's genuinely the number one way to solve any problem, especially when you have problems with other people, is communication. Just talk to them, because they have perspectives. And if you don't try to understand their perspectives, you will never come to terms with each other. That is just, it's such a basic rule, but so many people have a kind of pride where they refuse to confront when they're wrong, and they refuse to confront and hear other people out. And when you refuse to hear someone out, you will never ever be able to forgive them, because then they just become a villain. Yeah, that is true, Poison. That is true. Looking to the bright side is, it's looking to the bright side is happiness, right? You can't. If you always look at the bad stuff, you will just end up letting the bad things engulf you, and you end up becoming the thing that you hate so much. Thank you, Neptune. Luna, the words are open. No, Luna, don't. No more, Luna. Luna is evil. Thank you. No debating. Yep, the streams give you a cozy place. Thank you to you. Oh, thank you. It is a cozy place. Sometimes when I play events, I usually play Minecraft events. I'm going to start branching out because people have asked me to play stuff that isn't just Minecraft. But even if the poison is even if there's a lot of things wrong with the world, there's always something to look up to. Exactly. Like you can't it's about remembering. Don't let the past hold you back, but let the past teach you a lesson and then continue moving forward. Moving forward is the only way to really go. And it's not, just because like if you think about the future and you think, oh, it's all doomed and my life is over, etc., then it's gonna like remain like that. You'll never dig yourself out of a hole if you choose to remain in that hole. Right? So, yeah, exactly. Let the past motivate you. Thank you, Chippy. But, I will say that like when I do a lot of streams, I do like events. So sometimes it's not as chill. Like some of my older streams, the Valor event, I only have the hard recordings. Unfortunately, the Valor event stuff isn't like publicly visible on YouTube. I could upload the VODs. I might do it at some point if people get interested enough. But in that event, I played an evil person and I did a lot of betrayals and a lot of spy work, and I killed a lot of people. So I will role play like when I do events. Sometimes I'm evil. Sometimes I will play nice characters. I switch it up. Well, considering I had like almost 20 kills to my name alone, I don't know if I was particularly a good person in that event. To be fair, it was defensive. These people like kept on doing coalition wars against me for some reason. They kept on trying to coalition me, and then they kept on failing in those coalition wars against me, and they kept on dying. But every time they died in a coalition war, they just chose to fight again, and they just died again. So it's really just, I guess people having a bit of a skill issue. Genuinely. Like the whole group, the whole house Virgo, I think we got 30. We were 8 people, we got 30 kills in total by the end. With like 1 casualty. At the very final battle, we all kind of died, right? But, I personally contributed to Triple Line's death. I was slamming him out. He was running away from me, so I'm happy. I had my revenge. I had my anti-triple revenge, so that was great. Sort of change subject, but I had a thought. Have you ever considered saying Minecraft walkthroughs? I mean, the videos themselves. Isn't you watching a few selling a Minecraft walkthroughs? The videos themselves? I don't know. I don't stream to make money. I do it because like it's like fun and I like talking to people. No. It's okay. It's okay. Gaze a corporation on the labor case by the bloods of the innocent. That is very true and very sad, Luna. I just hope it never comes to that. Like Mr. Beast, that is crazy. Have you ever thought about selling a Minecraft walkthrough? I mean, video? I don't know if people would pay for like my Minecraft side of things. I mean, I could make Minecraft tutorials and like how to lead a Minecraft event, but that feels a bit arrogant to sell to people. Like it's like those like courses, like there's like scam courses where they say like pay me $50 a month and I will train you to be this alpha male. And I don't want to do that. I just I would rather just teach people rather than like sell, if you know what I mean. It's much nicer to be like, hey guys, here are these cool things you can learn from. Like after the Valor event, and after people were like, what the fuck, or like, how did you pull it off? How did you kill so many of us? I was like, oh yeah, here's how I did it. Because then they'll get better, right? And then they'll challenge me, and then I will have to figure out new strategies and how to beat my own old strategies, right? You would pay for the walkthroughs? That's crazy. I mean, okay. Yeah, I gotta buy here. I don't want to sell things like that. I mean, if you want I mean, okay, we could talk about it later, but like, if you want like an actual like full-on tutorial, like a full-on video, maybe that might be commission. Oh, thank you, hi Sin. Don't know how you're late. Oh, you're very late. Fortunately, ended 40 minutes ago, but I'm yapping because there's a lot to yap about. Yeah, why are you still awake, Sin? It's an insane time. What is it, like 6 a.m. for you? You know what? That is very true. True. I mean, I like the raw footage I can always like give out. I have to think about it. I have to think about it. I would think about it. I don't know if I'll sell it, but like if I do decide to make walkthroughs, I'll just turn into YouTube videos and you could just watch the YouTube video. You know, I will appreciate the YouTube video as is. As cool as monetization is. And like I used to do businesses and I used to do that kind of thing. Like I studied a marketing course as well, and you know, that was like yeah, what a sleep. I will be honest, if I'm gonna talk from a pure business perspective, in my humble opinion, I would rather push for growth and like retention than push for money, if you know what I mean. Like I have an audience now, but I think the better thing to do would be to build a reputation and to build like a name, and then you know things will follow from there once you know things get going, if you know what I mean. It is 7 a.m. Oh yeah, it is. What are you doing awake at this time, dude? I just realized it is 7 a.m. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. for me and you, Joseph. It is true. It is 1 a.m. for us too. But I mean, I know like I work for another Twitch streamer and he sells like voice packs, right? He does voice acting, so he sells these voice packs, right? And like you know, there are things I can do in commission. Like I'm a mod pack developer, which I will take commissions on. People want me to make a mod pack and like a Minecraft mod pack for them that I can do. In terms of videos and walkthroughs, that is like very much like, oh shit, I have to do a bunch of video editing. I will have to see about that. Because like video editing is an incredibly arduous process. I would have to like I know the basics, but like it's like all the extra recording and like grabbing footage. If it one nighter all night for no reason, you definitely regret this on Wednesday. Oh boy, I hope you survive your all nighter, Luna. That does sound difficult. Oh boy, but sometimes all nighters are worth it. Thank you for the bits, Haley. Okay. But I'm gonna close up very soon. It is 1 a.m. and I would be taking a break. I will make an announcement on my Discord soon-ish regarding Twitch, regarding like stream schedule. And I will plan to make some videos soon. There is one video I am looking into making. Even if you're gonna get around views, you make 90% of people happy. Yeah, that is true, Poison. That is very true. That is my current mindset. That is very true. Now, I'm gonna post the Discord links. Thank you everyone so much for being here. Double thank you to Matthew for being so generous today. I will be going off. So take the best of care. Bye bye.